Good Sunday evening here in the world. If you're in the new world, good Monday morning or old world. Excuse me, old world, Eastern Hemisphere. January 12th, 2025. Second of two for their monthly game. So this is awesome. Two in a row. Um, in our last episode, the guys characters had returned from um another dimension where they found something and were given some favor and information. And then when they returned, they ran into a guard who they wound up saving and got some more information. So whoever would like to take over and give some details, by all means.
Let's see.
If I remember right, we from the body of the individual that had washed up on shore, we got a manifest and a key. The assassin that we apprehended was sent to retrieve some sort of goods from that individual. Turns out he's probably from a ship offshore. The Scream, did I have that right?
Yeah, yep, that's what I had.
And then we decided to report back to Kavori and go get some rest. And we sold a whole bunch of stuff.
That would be in the morning after the evening's activities.
Yes.
In the other, where were we at? The other dimensional place. Um, we got a blood diamond.
Right.
That we ended up giving to Sangora, which, you know, I was thinking about that. I'm like, I have a feeling we're gonna regret that someday.
Of course, we never give vampires anything. That's
just gonna turn her into like a minor god or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on. I mean, I don't know what she has planned yet, you know? Okay.
yeah, we found some really good items.
Mm-hmm.
A legendary maul, some shields, helm. Oh no, the helm was from before. But we found out what it did.
Yep.
Um, we still don't know what the globe and some of those other things do yet.
Oh yeah, the snow globe had the Durst Manor in it, which is
Yeah,
the manor that Caroline and Delia first went into.
yeah, and I think it had a light on inside there or something.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, so it was quite an eventful day.
And the book was Out of the Endless Prison,
Yeah.
Yep.
the plane of Carreri escape plan, something like that.
Yeah, we found out about the crevices of dust, the purple
Oh
mist, which
yeah.
is a portal.
Yep.
We don't know how many there are, but we destroyed one of them, or we think we destroyed one of them in Dolandar's tomb.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but we feel that there are others about.
Yep.
Or that's what Sangora told us specifically.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we brought Eldon back with us. Seems like he was abused a
Poor
little bit.
guy.
Yeah.
We've been dragging him around with us. We should take him home too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you bring him back and he's with you at the tavern, right? I
Yep.
presume, or did you
Yeah.
guys leave somewhere else? Because we didn't even talk about that previously.
Yeah, I
we
figured
didn't
we'd take
talk
him.
about it, but yeah.
I figured we'd take him back to the tavern because he may have some information that Kavori might be interested in as well. So
Okay.
might as well bring him with us.
Now,
Yeah.
I need to go back to the night when Delia was searching that person. Delia, you rolled over a 15 when you did your investigation, correct?
Yeah, I think so. I
Okay.
think I rolled like a 20 something.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. So let me go back to some information about this person when you were searching them. Something that caught your eye, and we could say you haven't shared it with your friends yet because maybe you wanted to wait till later, because I know there was some and again, this is your choice. This is just a suggestion as to how the scene could progress. Is that maybe you didn't say anything because the manifest and the key was tucked away, and you guys are holding on to information. So that's the way I'm interpreting it. And again, you play it out however you want. However, when you were looking through the person's body, you noticed that um, along the face here, there was a looked like a stitch marks that were there, stitch marks that were here, stitch marks on the wrists, up across the arm. Even a
Oh,
couple of the fingers had stitch marks, as
like
if this person was put together.
Frankenstein.
Hmm.
But it was like a UNT.
No, not the assassin.
Oh, the body. The
The
body.
body of the
Oh,
other
okay.
Oh,
person.
the
So,
body.
right, when you had gone to investigate the Guanti, you happened to look over and you had a very high roll, and you see that the guy that died is kind of hanging out, and the whole commotion that the blanket had come off or the covering, whatever it was, and you could see all those different details on that arm and on the face. The rest of the body was covered.
Okay.
Mm.
Hmm.
On the sailor body. Sailor
Correct.
body.
Correct.
Okay,
Huh.
well, just tuck that information away for now, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can say that we're in the tavern the night before you go shopping, and getting some rest.
Yeah.
That morning, if you're doing nothing else but eating and showering and resting,
Okay.
um, Kavori, I'm going to ask this: do you guys go first light, or do you wait till a few hours to get some extra rest? Because it would be maybe around 2 a.m. when you guys got in.
Oh.
I think
Right.
probably long enough to consider a full long rest.
So
Yeah.
we're thinking 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And
brunch
get a bite to eat. Yeah.
around brunch time. Kavori is already sitting in the tavern. Um, you could tell that she's been waiting for you all, but not impatiently, kind of talking to her and doing some paperwork and filling out some reports, um, greeting you and not really calling you over as of yet, just letting you guys take your time. Um, how do y'all approach?
I don't think I've met Kavori yet because you
So
guys must have because we met you guys in the dungeon already, right?
I,
I
So
think
I don't recall that name Kavori meeting her.
that makes sense. I think you guys found graphic on the you had gone to the docks and then gone to that place. I'm gonna
Well,
come
we had
out of
met
there.
her before, outside of the gameplay. They'd met them, and because we both had
we've got the Ritz.
yeah.
Yeah, you do have the Ritz. So I think you had met her previously. I think what we did was kind of wrapped it up that you were down here
Oh, okay.
placed you were working on the investigations and you guys decided, we're gonna team up.
Oh, okay. So just for my notes, Kavori, how do you spell that?
Kavori.
And who is she?
She is the leader of the Special Investigation Unit of Lord Neverember or Neverwinter. Say that 3 times real fast.
Okay. So she's a lady?
She's a guard captain,
Guard. Oh, she's a guard
but
captain.
she's a special investigations guard captain. She
Oh,
doesn't do
okay.
day-to-day work. She does special investigation.
Oh,
and we met her when we came out of that Durst house.
oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
we
so I probably would have
wound
met her
up,
then.
yeah, we wound up in Neverwinter, and then you guys would have met her,
Yeah. Okay.
outside of gameplay. Yeah.
Right. Now, note that she doesn't look like she's been sleeping well or much, if at all.
Well, if I remember right, her brother had been killed.
Right.
Her
Yeah.
brother was a double agent,
Right.
Yeah.
and
That
we
is
haven't
the
told her
time
that
that
yet.
you met her was when we did we bring that body back, or they found the body somewhere? We
They found the
saw it
body.
anyway.
We came back from the sewers,
And the
and
body
they
was
were kind of doing a memorial for him in
Yeah.
the end.
Um, do you guys remember? This is Eldon that you guys brought back,
Yep.
and Sarcel Melanosh, along with Umberto and Indrina. You guys remember those names?
Yep,
Those were the
Zarcel
ones from the.
was in the coffin.
Yep.
Okay.
Umberto was the gnome that was doing the research.
Yep. And Indrina?
Andrina was the one whose magic harp we've got. I don't think we ever met her,
Okay. Okay.
but we do have her harp.
Right. And then let's see. Double agent. This is the double agent note. Okay. Catacombs. That's the waterworks part. I'm just cleaning up some holds that may exist.
We should try and figure out what we're gonna do with the mouse too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's probably not happy with us.
No,
So,
we just.
all right. So, the mouse comes down
Oh,
from upstairs, having been given a room at your behest. And
The mouse or Eldon?
I'm sorry, Eldon.
oh, okay. Oh,
Oh
okay.
boy.
Eldon.
I was like, is he gonna
Eldon
stab
comes
us in the
down.
back?
Eldon comes down, and he's sitting there, and he's just kind of looking around like, "Can I go home now?"
So motion over to him, and I think we should try and find a quiet place here, kind of in a corner, to talk to Kavori.
Okay. So, you guys call her over. You find this space and call her over. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe they have a separate room.
Perfect. So, yeah, back room, special meetings. And so, Kavori comes in, brings in, her journals and weapons, put the weapons to the side, sets the journal down, brings out a pad with inkwell and feather, and basically greets you and says, I'm glad you made it back.
Good day, Kavori. You're not looking so well.
Doing what I can. It's been what, 2 or 3 days, something like that. Actually, more than that. It's been almost half.
It's hard to know for us.
Oh, really? Do tell.
So before we start off, just we'll tell her that, very sorry about your brother.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And then so business. And she cuts off the conversation. Purposely.
Understandably.
Yeah. And she looks at the four of you, and then did you guys bring Eldon in here, or you left him out?
Yes, we
Okay.
brought
No, we
Eldon
bring
in.
him.
Thank you. I hope you're well, Eldon. Have a seat. And she pulls a
We
little.
make sure he gets a lot of food with iron in it.
Yes.
So she pulls a little those little doors that have the little slide, and she calls for some wine, morning
Or like a
wine.
little peephole,
Yeah,
whatever you call them.
calls for wine, and a few moments later, somebody knocks on the door, brings in some glasses, and real crystal glasses, sets them down, and puts a bottle there, and she pours for you. She actually pops it and pours it for you, and says, fill me in. What's been going on?
So I think we got to go back to the sewers, because we haven't even
Yeah.
told her about that yet.
Okay.
So we'll start with that. When we were doing our initial investigation into the sewers,
Mhm.
we came across several cultists that were attempting to drain people's life force and memories for some purpose that at that time we weren't quite sure what it really was. And we dispatched them. And then we'll kind of bring out the who's got the lists. Caroline, do you have those?
The
The
list
names?
that of all the
Yeah.
names.
Yeah.
I think didn't Caroline have that? I think.
I thought Caroline, you had them.
Do I? I might.
Do I hear a not it?
For gameplay purposes, somebody has the lists.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we'll bring them out and say that, tell her that we found these hidden
Mhm.
in the cultist lair down in the sewers. And again, at the time, we weren't quite sure what they are, but it seems to be a list of individuals that this cult was either monitoring or looking to turn to their purposes.
Hmm.
And one of those names did happen to be your brother's that they had crossed off, and we didn't know what that really meant. We didn't actually know it was your brother's name at the time. But it seems like they knew that your brother was not necessarily in league with them.
Makes sense.
Now, anything else, guys, from the lists or that piece that I'm missing?
Now, do you put the list down on the table for her to look at?
Yeah, yeah.
She scans it and she stops at a name and she says, "Do you know who this guy is?" And she's pointing to the captain's name.
Captain
Which
Venka?
Hmm.
we didn't know who he was, but we happened to meet him after we came back from the sewers.
As a
And
as a GM, it makes sense why you kept that stuff from him. Got you. See?
Mhm.
All
Yep.
Full circle.
right. So no, she says, are you, is this telling us we have a mole?"
I do believe that much like your brother was acting as a spy for them, they have spies here as well.
Okay. And she taps her pen on the paper several times, leaving an ink splotch, and says, "Yeah, and we may have to deal with that. Um, Continue, please."
So, oh, guys, remind me, after we got out of the sewer, we didn't come, did we come back here first? And then, yeah, and then we went off to investigate the body,
Yeah,
her brother's death, actually. If I
right.
remember right.
Yeah.
And that's how we wound up down by the docks, and
Mhm.
Yep.
we ended up meeting the guy, the mouse,
Mm-hmm.
over by the merchants over there, the vendors,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and pretended we wanted to be part of his cult because clearly he had, like, didn't he have the eye tattoo? We saw it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
And so he told us to go to the
Graveyard.
meet him at the graveyard in a certain crypt at a certain time, which I think we went early, right? We didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. And
And then kind of
went
got
down
sidetracked.
yeah, went kind of got like traveled.
Yeah.
Right.
So before we kind of tell her about the water keeper's crypt, I am going to bring out, we've got the black obsidian cult symbol that we got in the sewer
Okay.
and the signet ring of the zombie,
She,
the master.
so she looks over at Eldon. She says, "Excuse me. Do you mind either, you know what? Why don't you go home?" And she's very pointed, and Eldon nods and says, "Thank you, ma'am. Um, Lord Neverember will call on you." So, her demeanor, remember how friendly and open she was at one time? Now she's a little bit more stoic, obviously for personal and grieving reasons. Um, but also she looks like she's like, this is getting bigger and bigger to her.
Mhm.
And Eldon is a civilian, so she's sending him out and basically, don't disappear, stay in the city. Lord Neverember will call on you. And he stands up and he uh bows and says, "Okay," and he walks out. And when she walks him out, literally walks him out, she when she closes the door, she locks it. She puts a little latch there, and then she says, I apologize. Please continue."
So we were supposed to meet the mouse. Do you guys remember the crypt name? Did anybody write that down?
I got it.
It was,
It was the Never Death Catacombs.
yeah.
That's the waterworks, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
Death Catacombs.
while we were in the catacombs, we did come across several others that had been um, taken by this cult for various purposes.
Mhm.
We'll tell her about Umberto and Sarcel and how we found Umberto. Kind of was tasked with whatever he knew about certain people, he was supposed to be writing down and feeding to the cult leader. And then Sarcel, um, oh, I forget that. What's the story behind Sarcel? Did anybody have that one?
She was at a party with the lady with the harp, I think it was. And
Oh,
then
Andrina.
yeah, yeah, and that's how they kind of met. Or that's how yeah, no, I don't remember that part. And then wasn't she drinking wine and then suddenly she got like knocked out or something like that? And then the next thing she knows she woke up in the
Down
cell.
there, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we rescued them and sent them on their way. And then Andrina Lemonsettle, um, we had heard her name and went to go investigate a separate part of the crypt
Hmm.
where we saw blood. We didn't see her, but there were several of her belongings.
What belongings did
Was
you find?
Umberto.
Oh, say that again, Delia.
Umberto? Was that
That was the gnomish guy, right?
the
Yep.
gnomish guy? Yeah,
Yeah.
What
So
okay.
she asks what personal
What
effects did you
possessions?
find? Yeah,
Yeah.
what personal effects did you find?
so we found her golden harp, and I'll bring that out of the bag of holding as well.
Oh, okay. And then she looks at it, looks it over and everything, and sets it over here to her left.
And then after that, we we attempted to investigate the crypt a little bit more,
Mhm.
um, and interrupted some sort of ritual.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay.
again, and I don't know that did we ever figure out what the ritual was really supposed to do, or it was just we interrupted a ritual?
Um, we had a good idea. You know, they're taking the life essence of these hostages and feeding it to some sort of entity, I believe.
I'm curious. Did you say this was the waterworks?
Yes.
Yes.
I have the Lord of Secrets written down regarding who they're sending it to or something with that.
Okay. Did you do you think they were trying to poison or sabotage the waterworks?
No, we talked to Sanzezrim, the
Oh
fish
yes.
creature,
Yes, yes.
and he was kind of taking care of the waterworks and making sure that it wasn't contaminated or anything like that.
So she takes notes and says she'll probably send a couple of guards on there to talk to him.
Okay.
I will let her know that we cleared most of the catacombs down there, except for one room that had a big red X on it.
Okay.
It sounded really nasty, whatever was in that room.
You may have to revisit that, but please continue.
In interrupting the ritual that they were doing, we were actually transported to the Shadowfell.
Oh, okay. From the waterworks?
Yes.
So there's a portal down there.
I don't know if it was a permanent portal or just a flash due to the ritual that they were doing. We
Which
obviously haven't gone back there to check it out, and we didn't come back that way.
didn't we didn't I don't know if Caroline cast something
He cast a
and
spell to
it
kill somebody, right?
yeah, and it activated the like sucked us through the portal when it
Oh,
happened. When it
I see.
something like that, wasn't it? I mean, we didn't even get a chance to, I don't think twice about it.
Yeah. We're in one spot and then next thing we know we're in another spot.
Mm. What's the connection then?
Oh well, the shadow fell. So clearly this creature there worshiping and trying to revivify or something,
Hmm.
you know. Must have some connection there.
Okay.
This eye, this symbol, we've been seeing this eye symbol.
Well,
Everywhere.
Oh, and I will tell her that we did find a book in the sewers. Um, wouldn't recommend somebody, unless there's somebody with the capability to shield themselves or guard themselves, try and read this thing. Because even touching it caused us to have, I'm not sure what it was, but we saw somewhere else. I'm not sure where, but we had a glimpse into some other plane. And
well,
I'll very carefully kind of bring out the Eye of Vecna and the Hand of Vecna book.
and she pushes back a little bit and takes a quick breath, and that makes sense. And she takes a piece of paper out, just tears a piece of paper off another off of the stack that she has in her bag, and she writes the name here, that, and I put it in the Discord. She doesn't say it out loud. She just writes it down and then takes that piece of paper after everybody's seen it and read it, and walks over to the candle and burns it. And we don't talk about Bruno. But anyway, she doesn't want to say the name. That's what she's in this instance, it's a little bit superstitious of like saying, Bloody Mary 3 times and so on and so forth. Kind of like that for her. So she's avoiding saying that actual name.
So do we need to bring in somebody that's more knowledgeable
Well,
of these kind of things?
Lady Illustriel does have an extensive library. But for now, please finish your story and tell me what you know, the rest of it, if unless that's the end.
Somebody else want to pick up when we go to the Shadowfell?
Um, I don't know, you're doing a good job.
Okay. So while we were in the Shadowfell, we to our fortune met a individual that lives there, Sangora, who happens to be a vampire, and she offered us shelter and sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
Since we obviously looked very out of place. Um, we described to her just in very general terms how we came to be there. Um, she asked us as payment to retrieve some items from the tomb of the Dolandars.
I have no idea who that is.
Apparently, it is a family that uh, used to be attached or somehow was associated with Neverwinter, but found their way to the Shadowfell and has not gone back.
Say the name again.
Dolandar?
Oh, and she says a name. Nolanders. They disappeared and left.
Ah,
Maybe they changed their name.
that very well could be. Pretty coincidental.
Hmm. And um they had a crypt that disappeared too.
It was the crypt that we ended up going into. Did they happen to have a servant named Numi?
Booney.
Sounds very
Very
close.
similar. Coincidental. Yeah, just a coincidence.
So
They,
we
all-
we
they
we
changed
we
their names completely.
which may be a defense, a way to survive in the Shadowfell. It was a depressing place.
How long ago did they disappear?
Years. It's been years. I mean, just after the volcano,
Okay.
and which it's been a long time. Um, I only know this because I read it in my research recently. There has to be a connection to the Shadowfell. somehow and for some reason, and you said something about a portal and some kind of smoky thing. What did you call that? Crevice?
Crevices of dust.
Crevices.
Was it dust or dusk?
Thought it was dusk
Dusk
with a K.
is
Of
what I
dust.
wrote.
As in dark, getting dark, sun going.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I wrote down dust. Dusk. Okay, that makes more sense.
So, well done. Well done. Oh, and I almost forgot. She reaches into her satchel and puts down 25 a pouch with 25 gold in it. That this week's payment. I apologize. I mean, well, it's the end of the month, so there you go.
Is that per person or
That is per
25
person.
total?
That's per person.
Oh, cool.
So I'm going to just add that to my personal inventory then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do that. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. All right. Now, is that it? You said you returned.
We in payment for assisting the vampire, she did give us a scroll that allowed us to return here.
Mhm.
Where we when we returned, we stumbled upon a crime scene that was down by the docks.
Oh, okay.
What
I
about blood diamonds?
I'm
Oh,
sorry, say
go
again.
ahead. Go ahead, Caroline.
What do you know about blood diamonds?
I mean, from my understanding, they're diamonds that are bought under nefarious circumstances, but I suspect this is something different.
Yeah, that's what Sangora wanted.
Okay, is there anything special about those diamond?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
No, beyond me.
Well, it seemed very undiamond-like.
Undiamond-like? What do
Yeah,
you?
they had red in it that swirled some, and
Oh,
it
that's
was heavier, I think, than a regular, what you might think a diamond would weigh.
so some sort of magic.
Yes.
I see.
And she really wanted it. I mean, she gave us some pretty, valuable
And
scroll for it. So,
and she absolutely refused to say why.
mhm.
Enemy of my enemy? Hopefully.
Yeah,
Hopefully. We'll
hopefully.
find out. Okay. Okay, and then the crime scene here. You came across it at the docks. I heard about that a little bit. They had come in looking for you, and I told them to leave you alone. You're asleep. Um, the that you had captured a Yuanti.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember the name. Saren?
Saren.
Saren. Okay, well, Saren. Um, and the creature's currently in the lockout. We put the body in the morgue, in the basement there, the coat cellar. Um, the mortician is checking, doing her own investigation. Emma, you may or may not have met her. Um, she stops for a second, thinks, and looks at you guys. Do you have anything? Did you notice or see anything else with regards to that?
Well, that's where we ran into good old guard Captain Venka again.
Okay, he just happened to be there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And he took the body, huh?
He took the body and the evidence.
There and as well.
Yep.
Very
He
well.
kept the assassin's items, the stiletto and
Yep. Yep. The evidence.
Okay.
yeah.
We did happen to, before he took all of the evidence, we did
Oh,
happen to search the body of the
okay.
individual that was murdered.
What did you find?
We found a manifest
Okay.
for pufferfish.
Oh, they have a very powerful poison.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Okay.
from the ship called the Scream.
Scream. Do you know where that is now?
We
Um,
were told it was moored off the
it's in the
coast.
harbor. Yeah.
I wonder if it's still there. Okay. All right. Well, next steps. Track this down. The situation with the this dead body. See if it's still in the basement where Venka took it. and find out if the prisoner is still in Venka's care.
Are we gonna get stopped if we go down there?
Um, I don't know. Oh, you mean stop by them?
Yeah.
Hold on. She reaches into her bag, pulls out a sigil. Give that to them. They'll return it to me and just let them know you're on my orders.
Okay.
Let me check one detail here. Okay, that's different. Okay, this is where we are. Okay. All right. Yeah. Give that to you. Okay.
No, so would we know where where the prisoners are being held and all this stuff?
They're in the oh, I didn't bring the map up. I'm so sorry. Yes, we do. And that's the if you remember on the map last night when you guys had come back,
Oh, the guardhouse, whatever.
guard post, the Hall
Mm.
of Justice.
Oh, okay.
Hall of Justice.
So I guess that would be our next step.
Yes, and the morgue is also there. There it is. So you guys are over here, right here. That's where you guys are located.
We
And-
have to register our deed anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you you have a deed?
Yes, we happened to come into a deed for a tavern.
Oh, very well. Good job. We'll register your deed. Yeah, go to the House of Knowledge and get it done.
Very good.
And you know, after you're done, and by the way, after you're done with the sleeping dragon and all that stuff, take a couple days off. Bring me the information, obviously, but then take some time off because you guys been sounds like you've been at it for several days in a row. I don't want you to burn out. And by the way, that was not a, how shall we say, suggestion.
All right. So I am going to remove from inventory the golden heart because we gave it to her.
Okay.
And then I am going to also remove the obsidian cult symbol
Hmm.
and the signet ring.
Perfect. But she did give you a signet ring
Yes.
for a just call it Kavori's ring.
Okay.
We have a sending stone in there. Did Singora take that back, or we still
They-
have
She never told us she wanted it back, so I left it in the inventory.
That's the one from Kavari?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's a way to communicate with her. Okay. Yeah.
No, that was the one from Sangora, right?
Is that Sangora's?
Oh, it's
that
yeah,
is
sorry,
Sangora's.
Singora's. Yeah, it is Singora's. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't give it back, and she didn't
We
ask
didn't-
for it, and I'm not going to
No.
go backwards. Let's leave it there. Let's leave it right there. No, it just I'm going to write that
Is,
down.
is that
That might
I
be
can't-
fun.
Yes.
She can't like find us with that, right? Because she kind of creeped me out.
Well, right now it's sitting in a bag of holding, so she just knows it's in an extraplanar dimension.
Oh yeah, okay.
Hey, she didn't try to bite you.
Nope.
No, not yet. She looked like she wanted to though.
So I'm going to guess you're not going to see the movie Nosferatu, right, dealer? The one that's coming out or came
No.
out already.
Yeah, it's already out.
No, I don't like creepy vampire movies.
This one's supposed to be really creepy. But anyway, moving on.
Too scary
Oh.
for me.
Other thing, we gave her the Eye of Vecna, Hand of Vecna book,
Yes.
which I'm happy to have out of our inventory.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why is that? I don't know.
Bad dreams.
All right. All right. So, after this, finish breakfast, shopping trip. That's where we are at this point. So we're doing the shopping trip. To first thing in the morning, you guys are doing your selling of items, purchasing of anything you needed. That's what we're taking care of. Is there anything else we needed to sell or buy?
And this may be a bit of retcon, but while everybody else was sleeping, could I look to see if I can identify if any of the other items that we didn't say we were going to sell are actually magical or not?
Go for it.
So it was a green gem or a gem of green and blue hues.
Okay. I'm gonna put that in the Discord.
Whose harp was that we had? That golden
Indrina
harp?
Lemon Settle.
Andrina. Andrina.
Yeah, she was the host of the party, right? The
Yep.
social gathering.
Yep. Oh, the Pearl of Power. So
Oh,
I
Two of them?
believe Caroline got one of all those already. Do you mind if I keep this one?
Yeah, go for it.
This was
nice.
also up to third level. So they're both, I think, up to third level.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. There was a silver bracelet with several diamonds.
That is jewelry.
Okay. The silver rod.
Um,
Oh,
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 nice.
perfect.
Oh, that's fantastic.
that might be handy.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna just copy that in. The next one is a compact. I'm
it's
assuming
gold,
that's
right? It's the
yeah, it's
gold.
gold. Yeah.
That's jewelry slash makeup.
Okay. All
Vanity.
right. And then there was also a gold rouge compact.
Same.
So we same. Okay. A bronze and silver crown with a single smoky gem.
This is going to get some who's and ahs. And I think this is how it's spelled.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Okay. All right. After we get all this, then we can figure out if we want to, anybody needs any of
Yeah.
this stuff or wants it.
Yeah.
Let's see. I had already gone through and we had identified the potions.
Yes.
So we also have and this is probably just general clothing, but fine maroon doublet and hose.
Fine clothing.
Okay, ball gown, fine clothes for children. Oh, actually, the fine clothes for children we gave to Numi.
Numi.
Right.
High quality wool cloaks,
Same.
leather hats.
1 second.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
That's the one you can change cantrip, or you can attempt a cantrip. You don't know to see if you can cast it.
One. That's awesome. Small leather pouch.
Up just a pouch.
Okay. All right. Um, I'm assuming the thieves' tools are just normal thieves' tools.
Correct.
All right, and now we're onto the books. So we have the Quite Good Verse, gold-plated cover with beautiful silver trim.
Pretty expensive book. Probably sell it for some coin.
I would like that.
Okay.
History of Neverwinter is just a book, I'm assuming.
Just a book on the history of Neverwinter. That's also the way it's embossed and well done. Somebody, maybe a noble of high rank might like that.
Okay. And then the stuff from the Dolan Darts tomb, I think we're just going to hang on to in general. Okay. So could anybody use I think if you guys don't mind, let's keep the small silver rod, the rod of identify in inventory, and we could just use it as we need to.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
And then the headband of intellect. Could anybody use that?
What does it do exactly? That
It-
band of
A bonus to your intelligence.
Yeah, a
Ah.
caster, maybe.
Yeah, casters usually like to be really smart, right?
Wizards.
Wizards. We don't have wizards though,
No.
right?
No.
No.
Your
Um,
intelligence score is 19. And if you think about it,
ooh,
there's some skills attached to the intellect, isn't there?
Hmm.
yeah.
Does anyone have an attunement slot just free?
Let me look.
I have one attunement slot free.
And you're a monk?
I'm a
Monk
monk.
cleric?
Yeah.
I don't have a free slot.
If you guys don't mind, then I might just, for no other reason than that just fills up an attunement slot, I'll just put it on.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Some better
Okay.
checks
right
that
with
way.
me. Yep.
Some of your skills are going to shoot up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's Arcana too.
Yes, it is. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Investigation, history, nature, a
Yeah.
bunch of 'em. Religion.
Hat of Wizardry.
I think Gravik should try it.
Oh my gosh. A barbarian with a hat of wizardry. I'm gonna firebolt that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Or you know what? Check it out. Look at True Strike, the new one, the 2024 True Strike.
Yeah.
True Strike?
Yeah, look at the new one. The one for 2024. I would read it to you, but I want you guys to experience what they've done to it on your own.
Mm.
True straight.
2024 version.
So that's a cantrip?
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
And it's a bonus action. So think of
It's
it
a bonus action now?
I believe it is.
No, mine says
It's
action.
Oh, yeah, one
An
action. One action.
But I think you can attack off of it, can't you?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
So as soon as you cast it, you attack.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yep.
think about it this way. First round, rage. There's your bonus action. Second round, true strike.
Hmm. Although when I rage, I can't cast spells, right?
Can you? Or did they change? Oh no, I am so sorry. I think that's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're too upset.
I
Can't
got
vote.
excited.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
got excited about it too.
Yeah. No, that'd been cool. Yeah.
But you know
That
what?
would be quite funny.
You know who this would benefit then? Delia or the monk. The true strike spell.
Yeah. It only works for one hit though, right?
Right. So you make one attack and it uses your spellcasting ability for attack and damage rolls instead of strength and dexterity. So I don't know if that would help with Delia as much. And if the attack deals damage, it can be radiant or the weapon's normal damage type. So, I mean, obviously, Hat of Wizardry have more uses than that. I was just getting excited thinking that we could combo what is it? Barbarian into some cool stuff.
That would be awesome, actually.
Yeah, it would be.
I think you should just wear it around.
Yeah, I just thought it would be kind of cool. Yeah, we're like, I'm gonna cast this spell. Wow.
But there are spells. There are a lot of other spells. Light friends, like you're my friend now.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
all kinds of cool stuff. You know what? Hold the dead.
Yes, I like
Yeah.
that spell.
I can't reach him. He's up on that cliff. Hold the dead.
Yeah, then you won't have to get close necessarily. You just
And it is a
Yep.
D12 if they've already been damaged.
So the wizardry, so you can cast like any cantrip or attempt any cantrip wizard spell
Can attempt any cantrip. Yeah.
with a DC 10. Oh, interesting. Any
What it-
wizards. Wow.
I could try to use my Mace of Terror with True Strike.
Yes,
There
you
you
could.
go.
Actually, you could. You actually could.
Yeah.
Well, Carolyn, do you want it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of a backup option, but sure.
All right,
All
it's
You
right.
yours.
also have access to more spells too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. We'll make it sit on your dragon head.
Now I want to note something that they've made it's attunement by oh no, you can't use it. You have to
Oh.
be a wizard to attune to it.
Oh.
Ah.
Well, for roleplay purposes, I'm going to try because,
Hold on.
you know, I don't know how these things work.
I might just change that. Hold on.
It seems like kind of a waste that you could cast a wizard's cantrip if you're already a wizard.
Yeah, hold on a
I
second.
know.
Hold on a second.
Well,
That's
Andrew.
what makes it fun is you can give it to somebody who's not a wizard.
Yeah.
Here. I want to retcon what it is.
Okay.
It's a helm of brilliance.
Ooh.
So there's your light. Helm.
All right.
There you
Helm
go.
of Brilliance.
Yep, I'm gonna retcon that because
Yeah, that's pretty powerful item.
yeah, unless wait a minute, unless I think somebody had put it on, unless you want that 19 intelligence. Wait, no, that's the headband and
That's
intellect.
yeah.
Never mind,
Yeah.
forget that. So no, but yeah, Helm of Brilliance instead of Hat of Wizardry.
Well, I say take it.
It'll look good on Gravik.
Holy cow! Have
He's,
you
But
read what the?
already
but I can't attune to it. I've already got 3 attunements.
he's
Ah.
already wearing the
Telepathy.
telepathy.
Well,
No,
you
I took
could.
that off. I took that off
Oh.
after I
Oh.
realized that I was thinking something and was it Sangora could hear what I was thinking.
So, okay, so Helm of Brilliance. We've got the Diamond Light.
Yeah.
Now, are these any gem pride from the helm? When we use one of these abilities, does that gem get consumed? Is that the idea?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Because it says as long as the helm has at least one fire oak.
Yeah. So
It's
you
got
have
3 die 10 fire oaks. So
yep. So it has a power that lasts, and then it has certain powers that burns gems.
Okay. I mean, I might, if you guys don't mind, I might turn in the Helm of Intellect and just or the Headband of Intellect and just wear this.
Yeah.
Much
I'll
better.
wear the
It's a
headband of
really
intellect.
good home.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I have a
Oh,
slot.
Delia, if you've got a slot open, take it.
No, I don't think I do. Let me see what I've got in there. I think I just filled the last one with a perioptic help.
Which is really good.
My dancing short sword takes one. I think somebody should use the headband of intellect though. If anybody has a slot, because it definitely boosts up some skills.
All right, how about this? I'll leave the Pearl of Power in our inventory, but can I wear a headband and a helm at the same time?
No. You'd have
That
to-
won't work.
Yeah, that will not work. Okay.
All right. Well, we're just going to leave the headband of headband. Let's try headband
Of intellect,
of
intelligence.
intellect. Yep.
One option, I mean, because it takes an hour to attune, right? To change
Yep.
the tune.
Yes.
So I could wear the headband of intellect and then you change it out for the pearl of power if I'm getting low, after a short rest or something.
That's possible.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Perfect.
We
Yep.
can do
Okay.
that.
So you take the headband of intellect then.
Yeah.
I'll grab that helm of brilliance. And then I think we are good to go.
Okay. So
Wow, some good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That helm of brilliance can be very handy.
all right,
Mhm.
that happened overnight. Morning comes, shopping. Let's go.
Okay.
shopping.
So we said we were going to go sell some books because we do have a few books to sell.
You could.
We still want to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So over in the House of Knowledge District, you find an antique book seller. Where's my? There it is. Get this. Roll me a D100.
Oh shoot! It was almost on 100.
Ah,
Is it?
Sat there and hung on the 000 and then flipped to 888.
Okay. What's the 100? I mean, what was the roll?
88.
88. 88. So, a woman by the name of Otilge greets you.
Teague.
And she says, "Yes, there is. Can I help you, please?" And all behind her, you see stacks of books and stuff, papers, you know, scrolls, different things.
Yes, we have we've come into the possession of a few books that
Oh, you
we'd
have?
be looking to sell.
May I see them, please?
Let's bring out the Quite Good Verse book.
Oh, takes it and looks it over, checks the corners, quality of the paper, reads the first couple pages, reads the back part. I like this song. This song I like. I keep this for me. I give you 100 gold. What do you think? Is that okay?
Hey, Caroline, can you bring this one up? 100 gold seems a little bit light.
All right, this is some really nice poetry. You're not going to find this just anywhere.
Persuasion.
21.
Oh, you are such, you know, he looks at you sideways.
You
You
are
can
so right.
you can do this. I give you 250.
How much?
250, but it's not being sold. It is for me. 250 gold.
Oh,
I'm feeling good about 250.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys,
yep,
Very
yep.
good. This is for my collection, not nobody else's. So she does the exchange, gives you the 25 platinum, um, takes
You have
the
excellent taste.
takes the book, and she opens a cabinet behind her, and you can see different titles, and puts it in there, closes it, and then comes back towards you and says, "Is that all?"
we do have several journals from some sort of historian, Arian Griffinstone.
Oh, Griffinstone. Oh, now you have my attention. Please, I must see these books.
So we never wrote down how many journals we have. It's just we have several journals from this Arian Griffinstone.
Okay.
Eldon didn't want those, did he?
Well, we gave Eldon his notes back.
Oh, okay. I was thinking he was into writing or something, journals.
He is. He's very much into writing.
Okay.
Okay. So you put the books out?
Yep,
The
put the
journals?
books out.
Okay. All
Yep.
right. So she looks at them, grabs a little thing, opens it up using a little pointer, and then she says, "Excuse me." She takes some very close-fitting gloves. For this, I must check. So she takes all the corners and everything, checks the front, opens the back, says, "Oh, there's a name right here. It says Eldon
Dang it.
right here." Did
I
you?
guess we better return these to Eldon then.
Oh, yes, that's a good idea. She closes the book and hands it back to you.
Note in our inventory. Next time we see Eldon, we'll give him those.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I think you had another one, right?
The History of Neverwinter.
Oh, I. She goes, "I have many of those. Which one do you have? Let me see.
So I bring the book out for her.
This is different. Let me see that. Put it here." And she lifts it up, looks at it. She stops. She said, "This is gold right here, along the edges." Um, Picks it up and it says, "Oh, it's from the first days." And prior to the founding of the Neverwinter as a city, this is an original first printing. I I give you 1,000 right here.
Didn't Kavori also mention that Lady what's her name? Lady Estelle or
Illustrial.
Illustrio might be interested in that book?
She did.
Oh, so maybe we'll hold off on this one. We
Oh,
may be back, but
oh, you're hurting me. You're trying to make more money for me. I'm sorry. I
Always.
see. I see. But it is a very nice copy. It's very nice. First printing. Very rare.
well, I appreciate the information. That's quite good fortune for us. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Is that all?
That is the only thing that I think we've got in the inventory to sell.
Well, let me look each of you over. You're a big fellow, pointing at Gravik.
Yes.
I have a book right here for you.
For me,
Yes.
I
Gloss over and
don't read
you
very
don't
well.
read? Oh, I'm sad.
Do you have any good mystery books? I like a good mystery, like
I do. I have do.
Sherlocky Homestead.
Yeah, I do. It's called Arrival when went missing years ago. Volo Thumb. He went missing years ago, and they found him in Waterdeep and then Candlekeep. It's silly, man, but it's over here. He brings it out.
Ah, okay.
I said it to you for 5 gold.
5 gold, huh?
Yes,
I look at it. If it doesn't look in good shape.
it's in good shape. Yeah. So
All right.
she tells you, because she's just an honest bookseller, it is a used copy. That's why it's 5 gold. I'm not going to sell it for 25. It's 5.
All right.
There you go. And you open it, there's no names or anything, and the corners are good. The binding's tight.
Okay.
Okay, back to Gravik. You cannot read?
Well, I can, but
Can you and pointing at your horns and stuff, can you read your language?
yes.
Okay, I just let me talk to them and I see if I find one for you. And then looks over at uh Carolyn and says, can you read?
Carolyn.
Well, now I'm very smart because it's Headman of Intellect, so I'm an excellent reader now. In fact, I want to learn some new languages. If you have any language learning books.
I do, but I have something called the tone of leadership and influence.
Excellent. That sounds wonderful.
I can sell this to you. It's not cheap. It's not cheap, but it would make you more powerful.
More charismatic,
Yes,
maybe?
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. How much for that?
This would be 1,000. I'm sorry.
1,000. That's a little steep.
It
Wow.
is steep.
Could you do a little less?
What are you thinking? What are you offering me?
Well, talking to the party, I'd have to use the party's gold for that. So
Yeah, no, if anything that'll help the group, I'm fine with
Uh,
that.
we
Yeah.
we could front that. So I'm just trying to see. So we've got 910 gold just in gold pieces,
mhm.
and then 2,071 silver. What does that equate to?
200 gold.
200 gold?
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, if it would help, I think we can do that.
So she's offering it for 1,000.
Hey, Carolyn, you
try
want
to
to try and talk her
persuade her.
down?
Yeah. I want to persuade her down a little bit. Say 750.
750. Persuade me. Roll.
22.
You bring me book I like. Next time, yes?
Of course.
Very well. 750 sold.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
I will remove that from inventory.
Hands you the book. If you spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying the book's contents and practicing its guidelines, your charisma increases by 2.
Ooh,
Ooh.
The
Too nice.
manual then loses its magic, but will regain it in 100 years. So if you leave it for your family, somebody down the line will be able to read this.
wow.
That's good for you, right? 2 more charisma.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's good
Now,
for us too with his spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss, I'm sorry, I didn't get your name. The cat lady,
Delia.
Delia. Okay. 1 second. I have something for you. I have something for you too. And she reaches back, and this book talks about in ways where you can stretch and make your limb your hamstring and your tendons looser so you can move faster. Manual
Ooh,
of quickness and of action.
Ooh.
damn.
I give you same deal, 750, but you must bring me a book later.
Well, you've been finding some books, so
How much platinum do we have?
Yeah, how much do we have?
We have 225 platinum.
That's 2,000.
So we've got, yeah, roughly over 2,000 there. So hold on just a second. So 160 gold plus, let's say 200 silver, which is 200 or 2,000 silver. And Carolyn, can you talk her down? 750?
She did, remember, she went
Oh,
down
she did
to
say
750.
We went down.
She said
Yeah.
same deal.
same deal?
We
Okay.
bring her books.
750, bring me book. Please, lady.
We could do that.
Okay. So
Okay.
again, studying the book's context, your dexterity will increase by 2.
Do we want to pair with the Dolendar Tomb gold?
I'm saying let's hold on to that.
Okay.
I don't know what everything that we found there was interesting, so I just want to be cautious.
Sure.
What's that book called?
Book Manual of Quickness and Action. Or Quickness of Action.
Okay. I'll add it.
Hold on a second. Yeah. Okay. So looking over at Kalen. Wiseman?
Correct?
Wise man?
Are you wise?
Yeah.
You Wiseman?
Yeah.
I got Toma understanding right here. You see a book, it pulls out the cover and holds it like this. Reddish leather with the face of a man and beard embossed on the top. Same price. Same deal.
You guys down for that?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think we can still
If
do
we can
it.
afford
so
it, yeah.
I think we can still do it. So
Okay.
Wisdom by 2.
awesome. Okay,
Now,
what's the name of it?
Tome of Understanding.
And how long does it take to?
48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer.
Okay.
This is nice. Maximum of 30.
Yep.
All right. We might want to think about, well, actually, Gravik, did you want to check out the book on strength?
Was she didn't say what it was yet. And we're trying to figure out if I can read it.
What's your intelligence?
8.
You can read a book.
Yeah.
You could borrow the headband of
headband of
intellect
Good. Yeah.
Just to read it.
Oh, God.
so you could read it. Make sure you get it all.
Yeah.
I'd be back. She walks away for a bit. Come back. Drops his heavy tome on the table. Says, "This one makes you healthier.
Oh, Constitution.
Ooh.
Same deal.
Ooh.
We have just enough that
Just enough?
we could do this.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do it.
Manual of Bodily Health.
Annual of Bodily Health.
+2 con after reading it. And I suggest you read it slowly for you. It may take you longer.
Wow.
Yes. Pace yourself. Don't give yourself headache. Now when you open it, grab it.
Do I open it? Yeah.
It reads like a Dr. Seuss book.
Oh, perfect.
Very simple.
Very good.
Lots of pictures.
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Yeah.
Bright colors.
Five fish, 6 fish. Pick up fish, put it over here, and then you see a exercises in there like this, pictures, different things that you can do to make yourself stronger.
Perfect.
A lot of illustrations. Lots of illustrations. 70% of the book is just pictures.
Well, I mean, if you kind of considering it's to boost con or strength or
Yeah.
you might write it like that anyway.
All right, so I think that's all four of you, correct?
Yes.
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 So
And we-
so we don't add that to our stats yet because we have to read it for 48 hours over 6 days.
Right. Now, I think we've already asked you guys to take a couple days off.
Yeah, I was thinking
Oh.
that.
So I'm kind of wondering a couple things. Let's go register our tavern,
Yeah.
and then let's maybe go see if we can sell this book to Lady Illustrial, because
Yep.
1,000 gold in inventory would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then maybe we go check out a boat.
Can we ask Adelig about the Out of the Endless Prison book before we go? She might.
Oh, yeah, we can bring it out and just tell her we're not interested in selling this, but would be interested if you could tell us anything about it.
Which book is it?
The Out of Endless Prison by
Oh.
Einsteinian.
Oh, that's about the planes. That is an important scientific book. I can give you 1,000 for that.
I don't think we want to sell it. We just.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Do you know anything about Einsteinian? Maybe.
I don't know Einsteinian. Now Rinson might know. The guy over the way to the east in the Dalelands, he smokes a pipe, big hat.
Who is this?
Elminster.
Elman.
Elman.
Oh, Minster. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. Pony hat, pipe,
Yep.
beard,
Got it.
Everybody
Hates-
knows Elminster.
hates Volo.
Yeah. We just saved him in my other game.
You know, I
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
what I don't understand is why Volo sends his manuscripts to Minster just for the meanness of some of the notes. Oh, but Volo says it provides a level of authenticity to his books that nobody can question because he hates me. All right,
I want to be like Volo.
all right.
Could I maybe get anything more out of this Out of the Endless Prison book now that I am apparently smart all of a sudden?
That book
Yeah.
that talks about casting spells like plane shift,
ooh,
crossing
Okay.
different universes. Although you're artificially intelligent, you don't have the spell casting feature, so you couldn't like pick that up. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean I do have the spellcasting feature. You mean like an
Oh wait,
intelligence?
I'm sorry. I thought I was talking to Gravik for a second because he was going to read his book with your headband. I apologize. I have that stuck in my head. I have that stuck in my head.
Yeah, I don't need the headband anymore because these are like very simple books.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dick and Jane.
Yeah. Yeah. See, spot, run.
Okay. So, yeah. So back to you. You do have the spellcasting feature, so it can teach you different types of planar travel, and it talks about a place called Sigil in the plains. I can feed you some information as we play and offline as well. So
Okay,
let
cool.
me give myself a note in my over here. Provide.
so we do expect a 250-page book report on this.
Are you telling
I'll roll
me
for that.
It's got to have a lot of pictures if Gravik's going to read it.
Yeah. Illustrations.
All right, so I just put it in my thing. Hopefully, I remember.
Distracted by drawing pictures instead of writing.
Okay. You know what? I gotta grab this. Hold on. I just remembered something else I gotta grab. Oh, it's already there. Okay, cool. All right, so leave that there. And then, where am I? Oh, okay. So map. Also in the House of Knowledge area is the what is it called? Notary. Official.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yes.
Tax house and notary.
Oh,
Okay.
do we have to pay taxes?
You know you do.
Well, I
What
say
income?
Yeah.
hopefully this tavern makes some money that we can actually use to pay the taxes.
Now, did they tell you if the tavern was open or not?
No.
So, all right. You go in, You see the lady sitting there with the big lenses, black lenses, bob haircut hair. Yes, what can I do to help you, gentlemen? And of course, you sat there for about 30 minutes waiting your turn. Um, I'm sorry, Gravik, but they're using numbers.
That's okay. I'm not even looking that way anymore. I'm looking at the pictures in the book.
Okay. All right.
Getting a jump on reading.
Yeah.
Yep.
Come. Look,
Well, that's true. We all have books to read now.
young men, please, don't read while you're walking. You'll fall and hit your face. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Don't
So,
worry about him. I reach up and I just rub his bald head and say, it's not going to hurt him.
yes, he looks tough. Tough skinned, that is. Now, please have a seat right here. What is it that we're doing today?
We have a deed we need to register for us.
Oh, please say it here in front of me. She moves her stuff out of the way, looks it over. It is 25 gold to transfer this. Um, are you going to reopen the tavern?
Can you give us a little
Maybe.
history on this tavern? What's
I'll be back. Give me the exact name again.
so it is the
Whirling daggers.
Yep.
Whirling Daggers Tavern. So she goes to the back, and she goes through some drawers. Um,
We're gonna have to hire a bartender to run this thing for us.
yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, probably have to hire a bunch of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either that or get a really ambitious bartender that's willing to clean and everything too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bartender, bar manager.
Oh, I want to interview the drink wenches.
We're
So,
we're not trying to scare them away, grab it.
okay, so this place is on the docks. Okay. It is
On the docks?
the docks.
Oh.
Home to many adventurers, mercenaries, misfits, and soldiers that would go through there. It used to be owned by a noble in Waterdeep, but anyway. They were known for their steak and kidney pies, their fish head bowl soup. The what is the thing where you? Oh, they had it, and they would put it when I say fish bowl soup, they would put it in a bowl of bread with the fish. It was very good, very nice. They had decent meat. If you anyway, that's not your concern. You're worried about the thing. Um, um, let's see what happened here. Constructed a fieldstone first level, which had the tap room, kitchen, and private meeting room. Stairs close to the end of the bar, went up to 2 levels of guest rooms. Oh, and it was an inn too. It made of timber. The top. Oh, there was a small fire. You may want to look at that. The further set of stairs led to an attic space, a small office. Oh, there you go. Your place to do your taxes. Scouter's room. Supposedly there were some hidden rooms for people to hold. Be careful, don't get caught. They were in the cellar. There's a coat cellar. Has a strong room in the coat cellar. Oh,
Ooh.
a little vault.
Hold on, the tax office knows about the hidden rooms. It seems.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem good, does it?
Yeah.
Well, if you think about it, the place had a fire and then it was closed down. So we come in and do an inspection. We find things. So that's how. But we wouldn't tell nobody. This is private. The roof was flat. It had statues of daggers. Statues of daggers. Who does that? Anyway,
Statues of what?
daggers.
Daggers. Oh, well, it's the
Whirling
yeah,
daggers.
the
Oh,
name
I
of the
read it
tavern,
wrong.
right?
I am so sorry. It had statues of people twirling daggers. See,
Ah,
you know, Thoras is hard. Looks over Grevik. I glasses. And it had a chicken coop, and it had a small pond in the back where they would grow their own fish. So it couldn't be small. It had to be a little bigger. But they had chickens and their own fish. Let me see. Anything else? Oh. Um, The front door is haunted.
Door is haunted.
Front door?
Yes, the front door would say things to people as they came in.
Oh,
was
that's funny.
That's cool.
Yeah, they would say things like, "Oh, there's a head found in a basket." Yes, or things like, your mother fell and hit her head." I don't know what's wrong with the people like this.
So as she's talking, I'll bring out the coin and just start flipping it. So it just keeps saying, what? What?
I mean, she stops and just looks at you,
All right, I put the coin away.
and I understand. That's why you like the stop. Let's see. Yeah, it was a place that turned no one away. It was very friendly, so it has a decent reputation. So yes, there you go. So 25 gold to transfer the deed. Do you need information on repairs if as needed?
Yes, we would.
Okay, let me. I gotta go. Pull some more papers out. Oh, I've lost my page here. Let's see. This is the GM saying that there. I lost my page. No, not that. Oh. Sorry, guys. So, licensing and contracts is 250 gold to get the liquor license, and contract that has to be paid up front before you can open. Now, I will say this: make your trade the deed. Go see what you got to do, okay? Then buy your contract and your leases, your vendor contract and your liquor license, okay?
Okay.
I don't know what it would cost to fix it, so you'd have to go have it looked at. However, there is a tax, okay? It's 10% of your weekly sales.
Which I assume would only apply after we've actually got the establishment up and
Yes,
running.
and now the way that there's a lien. Sorry,
A lien.
there's 100 gold piece lien.
Who's got the lien on the property?
The the Never the city. There's a lien, 100 gold. So it would be
Oh,
100.
because for back taxes or something?
Yes. So it's 125 gold for the complete transfer.
In order to pay off the lien and the transfer fee.
And eyes blinking repeatedly and fast.
I mean, what's cooler than owning a tavern?
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
you happen to know what kind of sales they used to have? What kind of taxes they used to pay?
They would pay roughly anywhere from 100 to 500 a week in taxes.
Mhm.
It's pretty good.
Oh,
So I don't know the math for that, but if you go backwards and look over the graphic, I'm sorry.
Hey, hey.
I'm trying. I'm not picking on you, graphic. I'm sorry.
I know.
Okay, but yes, are you ready? You ready to do this?
Right. So 125 gold.
Yes, to transfer it
That
over.
that would be 1,250 silver, right?
Yes. You're not going to pay me in silver now, right?
I apologize. We are a little low on gold, but we have a lot of silver.
Do you have platinum?
No platinum.
Okay.
Money's money. Come on.
Excuse me, Mister. I don't know how to count. Let's speak to book.
I can count.
Okay.
10, 20,
No,
3.
it's over with Kalen. Bring the money. Bring the silver.
I-
And they call over someone to bring a cart over, and as
We'll
you're
help
pulling
you
it on,
count it.
yeah. So she
One for
counts it up.
you, 3 for me.
No. All right. So you pay the silver, yes?
Yep.
All right. So she brings out the appropriate stamps. Oh, there's puts you in a log. Has you now? Who's the owner?
I think all of us, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, very well. And she says, "Please sign here." And she puts a document that's out that you by signing this, you agree to be responsible for any and all taxes of the establishment. Water will be provided to the city from the city. Although there is a water fee, that's not my department. It's not up to me. You have to figure that out. The oil lamp person will come and you can pay them a fee, or you can take care of it yourself, however you want. Security is covered by the city watch, so you're okay there. If you decide that you want to get insurance, go down the hall to the right, third door on the left. Remember that, okay?
Yep.
All right. All
Okay.
right. So I'm assuming that we can go visit that after we go visit the Hall of Justice.
Yeah.
All right. Can we do a potty break?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do that. All right. Stop share. I will see you in a few minutes.
Yep.
All right. So here we are. We
I
are
want to give a little tip to the tax lady.
Yeah.
Before you can move on.
Okay.
Just a couple gold pieces.
Okay. Yes. Oh, not a verbal tip, a money tip.
A money tip.
Got it.
Oh, isn't that called a bribe?
No. It's just a tip. Just,
It's
there's
for
no
the
obligation
information
anywhere.
she gave us.
Roll a d20.
Okay.
Oh, the security camera caught that?
About to find out.
A 9.
I cannot take this.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'll just leave it here. Whatever happens to it, happens to it.
And we walk out.
Yeah.
All right. So you take your papers after it's being stamped, all that information. Did you guys write down all the information about repairs and stuff and taxes?
I did write down 10% for week taxes on earnings,
Revenue, yeah.
on revenue. That's
Gross-
different than earning.
Gross revenue, not net. Gross.
Yeah.
Dang, actually, that's wow.
Yeah, because
And-
you can't, you may not make any money at all.
Yeah. So I think it was $250 or 250 gold pieces for the liquor license and repairs and all that other stuff.
Right.
But
Well,
we're not paying that until
the
after we go check it out.
renovations, you don't know what that's going to cost. The licenses and contracts is 250 gold. So when you guys have that ready to go.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And then
How do we find out what the renovations will be?
let me show you some other stuff on upon. Oh, wrong place. I'll give you some more expenses for later, not today. There it is. 250 for licenses and contracts. 1,000. Oh no, I'm sorry. 10% tax on gross revenue. And for 10-day.
What's the name of of our tavern again? Is it
Whirling
Dagger?
daggers. Yep.
Yeah. I think we should go hire someone right off the docks, a couple. One could be bouncer and the other can be bartender.
Yeah. Well, once we get the renovations done, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean,
We
folks right from that area that know the locals.
Yeah.
we've just created a mini game.
Oh
So
boy.
is this considered like a bastion then?
I think you can consider it a bastion, a type of bastion.
Cool.
Oh. All right, so I'm gonna copy this all into the Purdy inventory so we've got those notes. All right, should we go visit the Hall of Justice?
Yeah.
And then go-
We better make sure they still have our prisoner, right?
Yes.
Where do we find Lady Alestriel?
Lustrio is in her. Where is it at? She's usually in Castle Never, and she does have her own place, which she keeps private. So we'll figure that out eventually.
Oh, okay,
Now-
so
I'm just looking at this.
Yeah, she's not on the way then. Yeah, let's just go to the Hall of Justice, I think.
All right, so coming to the Hall of Justice, you see two guards outside, keeping traffic flowing, watching, whatever. They there. They bring you in to the building. There's a desk sergeant sitting there, and he greets you and asks you what brings you in today. You guys hear me?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Was quick grabbing a bite there.
Oh, no problem. Enjoy.
So I'll bring out Kabori's signet
Mhm.
and say that we've been asked to interview a prisoner that was brought in last night.
Which one?
What was his name? Sar
Sarin.
Oh,
Saren.
the would-be assassin last night.
Yes.
Okay. He brings out a journal. Sign right here, all four of you.
Yep.
As you fill it out, turns it back around, looks at the candle where it's coming down, and you can see little tick marks with numbers. Writes the time, and points down the hall. Go down the stairs, knock 3 times, hands you back the signet. Give this to him. I'll let you in.
All right. We head down
It's been
that way.
quiet. It's been quiet down there, so I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, quiet.
When you say quiet, is somebody guarding the prisoner, or have there been other people in to see him?
Captain Vanek's been down there a few times, so I don't.
Say that again, Captain.
Vanek, he's been down there a few times. So,
A few times.
yeah.
How many times has he been in there?
I mean, 3, if not 4.
Has anybody checked on the prisoner?
I mean, a couple of guards have gone with him. They're doing their investigation.
As he's kind of saying that, is the book still open that we wrote our names in? Can I quick scan to see who signed in with Vanek?
Sure. Actually, this is a visitor log, not their log. So if the captain comes in, he can just bypass the whole log.
Ah,
He
okay.
doesn't have to sign in. This you are considered visitors. So, however, I need to give you a name.
Is that the same as Captain Venka?
I'm sorry, say that again.
I wrote down Captain Venka earlier.
Yeah,
That's the guy.
that's the guy.
The same one. Okay.
I need to give you a name. Let me do this. No. It is somewhere. I'm sorry. I gotta find it. Was this? Oh, it's in here. I have it up on screen. Where's the name? Okay. Where are you? Okay. Okay, that's not it. Okay. I'm gonna write the name. That's a name that's before your guys' signatures.
Poppycock.
That is the name.
Interesting.
That is actually the name.
Wait, did he go in with Captain Venka?
It doesn't. Remember, Captain Vecna doesn't have to sign in or out.
Yeah.
If you ask him that question, he will say yes, that he did go in with Venka.
Okay.
So a visitor came with
Yes.
Captain Vanka,
Correct.
and the visitor's name was Poppycock.
We know. And he says that with a chuckle.
As in, you know the person, or you know that this is BS?
We know that the name is. Well, no. Princeton is a person, rich and pompous businessman who does different types of trade. He owns several ships.
Wait, I'm
Owns
sorry.
several ships. That you said?
Yeah, he owns several ships, and he does, trade from far off lands to the city.
Mm.
And he does own. What does he own? He owns the beach Leviathan,
You said this is Winston?
Princeton.
Princeton. Sorry. Thank
It's
you.
okay. I understand. English is or Thoras is hard.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey,
if you
sea
look at
salt in
the
the ears.
say again,
Sea salt in the ears.
and on my tongue. Um, if you look at the map here, you'll see where the beach Leviathan is.
What is that?
It's a tavern.
Ah,
It's named after one of his ships.
got it.
Is there a time where, when Poppycock signed in?
Oh yes, ninth bell of the morning.
Okay. And what bell are we at right now?
Right now, you guys are right, probably at lunchtime.
Okay. So about 3 hours ago.
Yes.
Okay. Kind of motion to the rest of the party and say, I think we should go talk to our friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
So you guys
Yep.
go down there. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. You go down to that station where there's a desk, and the guy stands up, looks you over. Yeah. You're not talking to me. What is it you need?
I pull up the signet again and say that
Oh.
we've been asked to talk to the prisoner.
No problem. He reaches over, grabs a key off the wall, opens it. I apologize. I'm sorry.
No worries, no worries.
Don't tell Kamori. She doesn't like, she can be pretty tough sometimes.
We know that.
Yeah, opens the door. By all means, go in. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have asked. Who are you looking for?
Sorry.
Sorry. Oh, yeah. All the way down. You're going to see doors all the way down. The very last door on the end. In fact, he reaches into the desk. He gives you a different key. He says, "This is specifically for that door.
Okay. Thank you.
That's higher. That's isolation, higher security."
Very good. Hey, has anybody else been in to see him?
Yeah, Venka came around. I want to say the ninth bell, along with Poppycock. You know what? Poppycock's got great mead, so I won't talk about that fat bastard too much. He did have two guards with him, and then but they were all covered in cloaks. It must have been cold up, rainstorm or something upstairs. And then they went in, and then they left. About 30 minutes later, they left.
Just the four of them?
Yeah,
Left?
the four of them. Yes, the guards should still be in there.
Okay. Well, shall we head down?
Yep.
Mhm.
Or he should still be in there. I'm sorry, I misspoke. Closes the door, locks it behind you. You guys go down. You can hear, various muffled sounds. Let me out. People saying I'm innocent, so on and so forth. One guy's like, I'm not innocent. I'm just here because I don't have anywhere to sleep.
At least you're being honest.
Yeah, I don't know. These guys, whatever. Okay, you pass the red beard, you go down. There's the door, very heavy ironwood door. You can see there's a what's that called? A large oh my gosh,
Padlock.
padlock. Thank you. A large padlock, and above that is a latch that you have to slide open. And there is one of those little peepholes if you want to look.
So before we do anything, I wonder, maybe we should just check out this door. I'm just interested to see if there's been anything disturbed or.
Sure. You want to do perception or investigation? Totally up to you.
Delia, you want to do investigation? And I'll assist you
Sure.
and give guidance.
There you go.
What is
Sure.
your investigation modifier?
If you guys are working together, that would be advantage plus the guidance.
My
Ooh.
investigation is a +8.
Oh,
That's impressive.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. And I roll rolled 15 plus the guidance. 17.
17.
Is that with advantage?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's still good. It's
I
17.
rolled two
Okay.
sevens.
Oh, ouch. So, but still, plus 10. Okay. So, nondescript door doesn't look anything amiss other than it's old, not, it's not pretty, but it's sturdy.
All right. Gonna slide open the little peephole.
Okay. So now the peephole is designed such that you could slide a tray in there. It's about this big, so probably for food or whatever. And you look and you see the form laying in a corner, covered in a robe.
I'll just call out his name. Tell him to stand.
Nothing moves. No movement at all.
Uh-oh.
We know what happened here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's unlock the door, but before we get in, let's check for traps again.
Okay.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Before we go in, should we
That
have a
was from
guard
the
with
guy
us?
down the hall. Bless you. What was it?
Actually, Gravik, it's a good idea that the guard come in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So will we kind of open up the door? Do you want to go back and grab him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As the graphic goes back down the hall.
Yeah.
Yep.
Something you need to see, I say.
A 29 on the investigation.
No traps. Absolutely none. You guys go in?
Yeah,
Is the
wait
guard
for the
is the guard
guard.
back with us?
Guard.
Huh?
Is the guard with us now?
Oh, okay. So you were you waiting for him before you walked in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Gravik, you go in there and you knock, and the guy opens the door. What is it? Yes.
You should come in here and look at this.
Or look at what? Did something? Did one of them get out? Looks past.
No, not yet.
Oh, not yet. Okay. All right. So he grabs, he opens the door, grabs his sap,
Mm-hmm.
and puts a club in his a little hoop on his belt. Okay, lead the way. And,
Yep.
and,
Follow me.
And what he does though is he puts like a little latch on the door so it doesn't shut on you guys.
Right.
Okay, then he walks back with you. What's going on? You haven't got in yet. Trying to look past you guys.
He wasn't moving.
He's not moving. He's
No.
asleep. Is he asleep?
He's not sleeping. I before we go in there, wanted to make sure that you saw this.
Okay, I see. Yeah. What's up?
So I think just one of us goes in.
Oh,
just in case.
Who's going in?
I can go in.
Okay. So you walk in, all right. And what do? You see the form just laying there like that.
As I get close, is there enough light in the room here?
There's a torchlight is from the outside. It's dark in here. In
Well,
here.
your helmet emits dim light now, I think, right?
Does.
It does. I might want a little more than dim light. Carolyn,
I thought it
help
was.
me out.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right.
So I'd like to just kind of before I touch him, I just want to look around and see is there any puncture wounds, blood, anything
Well,
like
he's
that.
completely covered in cloak. Curled
Okay.
up.
So I'll slowly roll him over.
Hold on a second.
Oh, so he is faking it.
So the face that turns towards you is
Not him.
stitched.
Ugh.
Neck is stitched. The fist that comes for you looks like it's been dead for some time as it swings at you and misses. Initiative. I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh, but if it's undead, don't you turn undead?
I turn undead, but undead also take damage from me.
From your
Yeah.
helmet.
Yep. Sweet. I get to see how this thing works first out
Yeah.
of the gate here.
Oh, initiative, he said, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a 28 initiative.
Nice.
Wow.
Impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, I rolled a 19 or something. Or... I'm doing all my good rolls, so that when I shoot, I'll miss,
Yeah.
There you go.
Just jumpy.
Yeah.
There's that room dimensions in here. Hallway. Long hallway.
Oh, we should have had a long rest, right? So
We did.
Yes, we
had a
did.
long rest. Yep.
I'll do that. Okay.
My Vecna thing. Where are my creatures? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where did it go? I'm missing my box of minis. Oh, there
Uh-oh.
they are. Nope, they're right there where I left them. Yeah, I remember now. I put them in the middle of the table so I could find them. And
So you know where they were, right?
yes.
I'm always doing that.
Okay, so that it was you that went in, and you're in the hallway along with everybody else. There is a stench component there, so we'll resolve that just before we roll initiative.
Bench. Awesome.
Yeah.
What do you mean a stench component? What does that mean?
It means he has to make a con save
Oh my god.
because it's stinky as it comes out from under the blanket. Okay.
Awesome.
Oh, he Dutch oven himself?
Say that again?
He Dutch ovened himself?
Well, he didn't get to use the restroom, so they just left him there.
Oh.
Pretty bad.
Wait, do undead use restrooms?
They can. That doesn't
Oh.
mean they were successful at it. Using doesn't mean we're going to be successful, whatever we want to try to do. All right, roll con save, please. Let's go here.
Everyone or
Just him. He's the one that's close
Okay.
to it. Turn off the blur.
It's only a 22.
Only a 22. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, you saved. You're not poisoned. Oh, look at that. I don't have the other stuff up. Hold on. Ah. There it is. Okay. Oh, they gotta put a guard out there too. Yeah, that'll be him. That should take care of that. And where's the guard? Oh, over there. Mr. Guardman. Mr. Telephone Man. You guys remember that song?
That is not one I recall.
No.
Older song.
Well, I'm old, but I don't remember that one.
I was
remember
thinking
Mr. Postman.
Oh yeah, I do remember there was a Mr. Postman.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yes.
There is a Mr. Postman, yes.
I was thinking that, I could have shot an arrow through the slot, see if that would have woke him up.
Oh, shooting a prisoner. Oh my God. So yeah, there it is.
But I thought they might frown on that if he
Yeah.
actually,
They
got
might.
hurt.
They might.
Yeah, that's considered torture.
It is considered torture. Don't.
So is this smell.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, you rolled a 22.
Yep.
Okay, so you're fine. All right, so that's up. There we go. Let me adjust that. I think I want to use this one on this side. I think I want to go this way. That's not bad. Okay. So I'll turn this off. Give us some ambience.
This
Yo,
is
that looks
bad
good.
news for the morgue, you know.
Yep.
Maybe we should have gone there first.
Possibly. I'll just use this. I'll do it this way.
So we know they've got a 3-hour head start on us.
Mm-hmm.
Minimum, right?
Yep. Think about how much of the book you could have read, Gravik, in 3 hours.
Yeah. One page?
Yep.
Don't they call that priorities?
Yes.
Okay. So somebody had a 20 something and it should have. Who's
I
that?
had 28.
28. Oh my gosh. All right. So that's you. I have it wrong.
Wait till I get my 2 more dexterity.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And I think it goes up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So 28 for Delia. Okay. And then all right. Gravik,
18.
Kaylin,
21.
and Carolyn,
16.
16. Okay, so I got Delia, Kaylin, Gravik, and Carolyn, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So right now, there's Kaylin, Gravik, Carolyn, Miss Delia, and the guard, who's facing the wrong way. Okay. So, Delia.
All right. I'm gonna can I shoot between the 2 that are in front of me?
That's gonna be partial cover. So the answer is yes. Just don't roll that one.
You can
Um,
move in and then move back out.
Can you hear me?
yeah, I was just thinking. Um,
Okay.
I was trying to I got it finally sunk in what you meant when you said that. I was like, what's that one got to do with it? And I was like, oh yeah.
Hitting people.
So yeah, I guess I'll step around them or between them up
Okay.
in front of them.
All right.
I
So you
just don't want to
slink,
get so close I gotta roll a con save or
you
whatever.
slink through 10. Okay. So that's where you want to go? Or do you want to
And
go
I'm
over?
gonna to the corner, I think, so I can shoot
Okay. So
without
that's 20.
having
That's 20 feet.
to hit Kaylin.
Okay.
Yep, and then I'm gonna go ahead and shoot my longbow. Um, for a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I should have rolled that at disadvantage, right?
Yep. Because he is prone.
Okay, so because I had advantage, that really means just roll regular, which would have been a 16 to hit.
16. That hits.
Okay. And it does 5 points of damage
Okay.
plus the dreadful strike is 7 more points of damage
7. Okay.
plus the sneak attack is 9 points of damage. So 21 points of damage total.
Nice.
21. Okay.
And then I'm gonna go
You
back
use
out.
20. You use 20 feet of your movement. 10 feet would put you on top of them.
I can use my feline agility, right?
Yes.
And go out.
Okay.
That's a bonus action, I think.
Does that give you extra movement?
Yeah,
Okay.
doubles my movement.
Okay. So then right there. All right. Is that good?
Yep.
Okay. So that was Delia. Now, Kaylin, you're right here.
Okay. Gonna punch him.
Okay.
And these are gonna count as force damage.
Okay. Hold on. What level are you, Monk?
I am a level 4 monk.
Okay.
But I've got the wraps of what is this called? Wraps of unarmed power.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Does your helmet automatically do that thing with the undead or?
At the end of its turn. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So that was a that was a 14. Oh, should I be rolling at advantage? Is he prone?
He's prone, so it's advantage.
Okay, so that was that. Let me roll again here. Well, it's much better. 23.
Nice.
23 that hits. Go ahead and roll.
All right. It's 10,
Okay.
and then bonus action. Not going to do flurry of blows this time, so just one strike.
Okay.
Nat 20.
All right.
Ooh.
Max damage and then roll damage.
So that's 6 plus
Punch his head off.
6 plus 9, 15.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. Gravik.
Okay. Do I recognize what these things are?
This thing is a stitched together being that is covered in cloak.
Oh, okay. So it's not Saren
No, is not.
as a dead.
It's not a snake person.
Okay, so it's
Not a
replaced.
dead Theron.
Yeah, they replaced them. Okay.
I would have told you guys about the stitches I saw on the other body.
Right.
So
Okay. So I'm gonna move. Oh, is this weapon range? I wonder. Oh no, it's only 5 feet. Okay. I'm gonna go yeah, right next to Kalen.
And when you get here,
Yeah,
make a con save.
on save. Yep.
Yep.
Was that natural 20? Yep.
Okay.
So 26.
All right, so you're good. And then you get close up to it.
Yep. And then I'm gonna bring up my new maul
Okay.
and start hammering away at it. So I get advantage on these?
Correct.
This is like the Thunderbolt one or whatever.
Yeah. 29.
Okay.
Okay.
Jeez.
29. And what kind of damage are you doing?
Bludgeoning.
Okay, bludgeoning, got it.
Oh, too bad it wasn't 20 because that's something different, special. Okay, so just regular damage is 5, 6, 7, 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna swing again. Oh wait, is that? Oh, it's only on 20 that happens. Yeah, okay. So let's swing again. Advantage. Oh, 13?
To hit?
Oh, okay.
13 to hit?
Yep.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So that's another 18 points of damage.
And then
Oh,
it's all
bludgeoning.
bludgeoning.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Carolyn.
Oh, so when I hit him, I
Uh-huh.
keep forgetting about this. Um, when I hit him, he well, I guess I probably shouldn't tell you until after. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
Oh, plus I didn't rage, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. Carolyn.
I'm going to throw my staff of the python on the ground and make it a
Oh.
giant constrictor snake.
Okay.
Kind of
Ooh.
constrictive.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so I got a 19, I think.
19 to
Yep.
hit it. To hit it. And you're trying to wrap it up?
Yep.
Okay.
And then it does 2d8 plus 4
Now, does he
bludgeoning
have to make a
damage.
save? Does he have to make a save to avoid getting constricted?
Look at
Um,
that big old snake.
That is awesome.
Oh, so cool.
That's huge. I love it. I kind of want to use it on the UNT guy because that would have been funny, but
Yeah.
I mean he's grappled, so I guess a
Okay.
DC 16 to escape it.
Here, let me change the mini, although that mini is kind of cool. We're gonna go this route. Move the floor.
That's a big snake.
Enormous.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's like from Conan.
Um,
I mean, it is a huge beast, so I guess.
The snake comes in beside you, Kayla. It's like, whoa.
Wow, that's bigger than me.
I'll show you guys the Conan snake. This is actually from the Conan game.
Oh,
Oh,
That's cool.
it's a good one
Wow.
Yeah. I got a lot of toys. Okay, so it comes out. Gonna grapple him. He has to make a what save?
So it does 19 bludgeoning damage. Then he has to make to escape at a DC 16.
Okay.
I
All
don't
right.
want to have snake bad dreams tonight.
I'm sorry.
Sometimes I have those.
I'm sorry.
yeah, it's like vampires and snakes and
Okay, so
Just imagine it's just a giant feather boa.
Yeah.
so he's gonna try to break out. Okay, so is that your turn? I'm sorry, Carolyn. Is that your turn?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so it turns, does that, grabs it. And both of y'all see the snake coming, like, yeah, what's going on?
It's like Kalen didn't, had his back to him.
He didn't
Yeah.
even
This
announce
big
it. He
old
just said,
snake
here.
comes in. Yeah.
Here's the snake. Okay, so he's grappled, and then I rolled a 17 on the die plus his bonuses. Is probably going to break out of that.
Yeah.
And then he's going to use a bonus action to see. Yeah, going to use a bonus action to try to hit Kalen. He was the one that's standing there. Does a not natural 20 hit you?
Okay, not natural 20 will hit me.
Okay, so strength save to see if you're toppled.
oh, right. I do have topple.
You do.
Yeah.
16.
Now he was already prone for you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right.
All right, so 16. You make the save, however, you take the damage. He does stand up. 15 points of bludgeoning.
Wait, hold on just a second. I'm going to try and deflect.
Sure.
That would be 11, so that's 4.
4. Yep. Okay, so we're back up to Delia.
Oh, he takes 1d6 radiant damage at the end of his turn.
Oh, that's right. Okay, D6. Go ahead and roll.
4.
Okay. All right. Yeah, his flesh is now burning. Okay. Delia, we're back up to you.
Okay. So I'm gonna get somewhere where I get line of sight on him, like stepping in front of the guard or whatever.
Right there would give you actually. Let me see.
I
Yeah, right
really
there's-
don't want to get
right there's good.
close.
Yeah, right
I
there.
want to get close to the big snake.
You don't?
No.
No, that's why. Yeah. Yeah, right there you have a line of sight.
All right. 17 to hit
Yep, that hits.
for 8 damage from that. Sneak attack is 3, so 11 damage.
Okay. So. All right. Is that your turn?
Oh, my bonus action, I'm gonna add Hunter's Mark. Can I do that?
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about Hunter's Mark. Oh, another one.
Another one, what? I'm sorry.
Another 1 point of damage. I rolled a 1 on the 1 die 6 for Hunter Smart.
Okay. All right.
And then I'm going to move back
Okay. Okay.
away from the snakes and smelly things.
All right. So now Gravik.
It's Kalen.
Is it Kalen? Oh yeah,
I
it's
think it's
Kalen.
me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'll throw another 2 punches.
Okay.
And again, force damage.
All
Well,
right.
nat 1. So a total of
Ooh.
9.
Dex save.
Dex save. All right.
Oh,
15.
You're good.
All right. So that was a miss.
Second punch.
14.
14. That hits.
Right. Here's damage. 10 damage.
Okay. All right. Creature starts to get angry. If he survives, we'll see how this goes. Now we're at Gravik.
Okay. Does he look like he's hurting?
He's hurting, but he's pretty upset.
Okay. I'm gonna just slide down into the corner, just to get kind of to his backside a little bit.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right there. Okay. I'm gonna swing.
Okay.
So no longer advantage. So that's 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Or what was that 13 points of damage, and I am also going to use Storm Strike on it for an additional 1d6 of damage.
What type of damage?
This will be lightning damage.
Okay.
3 points of lightning damage.
All right.
What does he have to save for topple?
Oh yeah, now the topple is let's go back up to that. Topple, where's my topple? Where'd it go? Topple. Come on. So he has to make a DC 8 plus 3.
11.
11, yeah.
I rolled a 14.
Okay, for a con save, yeah. Okay. And then for my second attack,
Mm-hmm.
what was that? That's not one.
Roll a dex save.
Deck save. Ooh, what was that? 10.
10. Okay, you're fine.
Okay.
All right. So after you hit it, the electricity jolts through its body, and he smiles at you.
Oh,
it's alive.
Oh, great.
uh-oh.
Wait. It jolts to his body, and what happens?
Smiles at him. With an
Smiles.
ugly,
Okay.
stitched smile. He liked that. Carolyn, you're up.
So does that look like he could be reasoned with, or
No,
no? Okay. All right.
no. He just liked the way that felt. He feels he feels a little stronger.
Yeah, so no more
Stronger.
lightning.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I'll cast Sorcerer's Burst.
Okay.
I'll get to the side where I can see him and cast it.
Okay.
Yeah. $15.
Okay. That hits.
Oh, 3 fire damage.
Oof. Didn't
Um,
like that.
I'll go back where I was, and I'll tell the snake to constrict him again.
All right. So the snake's gonna come up. We'll go ahead and roll.
15 to hit.
Yep. So I gotta make a strength save. Or no, he's automatically constricted, isn't he?
Yes, he's automatically grappled. 7 bludgeoning damage, and then
7 bludgeoning damage. Ow. All right. Is that your turn?
yeah.
Okay. So, He's going to stomp his foot, even though he's grappled, and electricity is going to flow out in a 10-foot radius around him. I need dex saves from Carolyn, Gravik, and the snake.
You mean Kalen or Carolyn?
Kaylin, Gravik, and the snake.
Okay.
I got nat 20 plus 3 is 23.
Okay, so you only take half.
I had a 13.
13, you take the whole amount.
Snake rolled a 6.
Okay, so the snake takes the full amount. So it's 11 on the die, so it would be 5 points if you saved, 11 total of electrical damage as it pulses out of it. So that's as a bonus because it's been charged. Then he's going to try to break out of it. I rolled a 16, so he's loose. He's going to step forward 10 feet, or not 10 feet, 5, right about here, away from the snake. The snake does provoke if you want to attack.
Yes.
Or he provokes the snake. Excuse me.
Yeah. Does the snake get an opportunity attack?
Yes.
Okay. 23,
Yep.
and then 8 piercing damage.
Ow. All right. So, nope. It's not grappled now, but he did get hit. So now we're back up to Delia.
All right. I'm gonna shoot at him.
Okay. Yep.
Is the guard just shitting his pants or what?
Guard is, you know what? That's a good question. What's the guard doing? He took off. Like,
Oh,
no,
okay.
I gotta find somebody. I gotta go get somebody.
Going to get help.
Yeah.
Going to get help.
So only an 11.
11. That hits.
Oh,
Wow.
He's a
all right.
bag of hit points.
For 5 points of damage from that.
Oh, wait. I gotta roll the Helm of Brilliance damage.
Oh yeah, 1d6.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yep.
1.
Okay.
Hey,
All right.
chip
All right,
away.
Go ahead and continue, madam.
All right. So 5 from that arrow damage and 9 from the sneak attack damage.
Okay. All right, 1 second.
Don't forget Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, and let me find that.
Okay.
What is it?
All right. So he goes down.
Hang on a second. One more. Hunter's Mark.
Oh, you
Now
said he's
die
down?
6.
He does go down.
Oh,
Oh. Oh, there it goes.
He's rolling around.
He does go down. Delia, what was the total of your damage?
hang on a second. It was 12, 13, 17 total.
Okay. All right.
That's my
Is that
turn.
your turn?
Yep.
All right. So what do you guys want to do now?
I think we have to burn him.
I was going to say Sacred Flame.
You're gonna Sacred Flame? Okay, so that's Kalen, correct?
Yep.
All right, go ahead and roll Sacred Flame.
11.
Okay. And then Gravik and Carolyn, what are you two gonna do?
I'm just gonna move to stand beside Caroline in the doorway for now and just watch it burn.
Okay. And then Carolyn, what are you doing?
I mean, is he burning up or what is
He's
how is
burned.
the
He's
guy?
getting burnt. Yeah, he's getting burned.
Don't
I
add
guess we'll
fuel.
just watch and see what happens.
You're gonna watch, see what happens. Okay. On its initiative counts, it stands up even though it's burning, and it tries to grab Kalen.
What?
uh, That's
Huh.
a 24 to hit you.
It hits.
Okay, so he does a slam, da da da, and then that's 11 points. I'm gonna stand him up, sorry. It's 11 points of bludgeoning. And
Okay.
then he does a second attack. It's a nat 1. I gotta roll a dex save.
So on the first attack, I'm gonna deflect attack,
Go for it.
and it's 15.
15.
So no damage.
Okay, so yep, he hits you pretty hard, but you're able to steel yourself. It is burning from your sacred flame, but it is still active. Delia, what are you doing?
All right.
Oh, he takes
Sorry.
another 1d6.
Oh, go ahead and roll
Okay.
that.
Sorry, I'm kind of in your way now, Delia.
4 more.
4 more. Okay. All right. Delia, what are you doing?
All right. I'll run up.
Okay, so you're right here behind your friends, kind of blocking you right now.
Um, but I can go in front of Kaylin, right?
You could go right here if you want.
I don't want to be that close to the guy.
So you could be here, right?
Yeah, I got to be able to.
So that's 5, 10 feet. You're 10 feet away from it.
All right. And I will just,
All right, so as you get 10 feet, I need you to make a con save.
okay. Oh, a 4.
You have the poison condition from the
Oh
stench.
no.
Oh, wait. I have,
Oh, period. Right?
yeah, it gives me
Advantage on
advantage
saves.
to avoid or end the poison condition.
So re-roll it.
All right. So let me try again.
Oh, what a great time to have that
Yes.
thing.
14.
14 is just enough.
Oh,
Oh,
good job.
all right. I'll get up there and I'll go, oh. All right. A 13 to hit him.
It hits.
Okay. So was 10, 7. Ooh. 23 damage.
23 damage. Okay. All right. So
And then I'm going to run back.
all right. When you run back, you could see the guard is back with another. Looks like the sergeant from upstairs. It's down now. Did you roll your hunter's mark damage?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. That was Delia. Hey, Kaylin.
Since he's down again, another
We
sacred
better
flame.
tie him up or something.
All right. So you sacred flame it, burning it nearly to ash. As it
I'm okay
starts-
with that.
Okay. All right.
Is he not moving this time?
He is not moving at all.
It is if it's nearly to ash, is there even a body left?
It's nearly to ash now
Okay.
from the what do you call it?
Sacred flame.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes.
I guess I'll go see if he had anything on him.
He the cloak that was on him is just gone. It's burnt away from all the stuff that you guys are doing. And then the flesh itself is also burnt away. It didn't have anything on him, to answer your question. I'm sorry.
Okay.
If we look at like where his chest is and all, there's nothing like, there's no like, I'm wondering if there's a gem or some way they had to activate this guy. You know, if there's any kind of item that would have activated him.
There's no item on him. There's just
Okay.
it's just each pieces that was laying there quietly.
Oh,
But turn back to the guard and the sergeant and say, who was the last person in this room?
It was Vanek and his people, and the desk sergeant's looking at him. He's nodding his head in agreement.
Where's the morgue?
The morgue is in another set of stairs on the other side of the building.
we better run over there.
I think we better go see the morgue.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then he stands there like, oh, what am I supposed to do with this?
Guard the door and don't let anybody else in.
And the sergeant says, follow his orders. And he goes, okay. So, um, let me move to the other side. Take my stuff with me. Oh, I need my dice because you never know.
What the heck was that thing? That was weird.
I'm
Whatever
worried
it
about the
was.
mortician now because
Yeah.
that's what we found on the dock was that same kind of body.
Okay.
Whatever it was, it hit hard.
Yeah.
Was that the same thing that was found in the dock, or just one like it?
It was one like it.
Okay.
Are you all right, Kalen, or you need some healing?
I'm gonna quick just do a cure wounds on myself.
Anybody else? Gravik, were you okay?
Oh yeah, I only took like 5 damage.
Okay.
Okay. So,
I'm doing good.
all right. So here we are, running towards the morgue. You go upstairs. They give you the directions to get there. You get to a pair of glass doors. Open them wide. You don't hear anything. You don't see anybody. There's several alcoves with some doors that are there. Running into the room, you see a body laying down on the side, and there's a pool of blood coming up from this chest and upper head area.
Oh,
What kind of
Did-
body?
Human. He's wearing a
Did-
white smock.
did the guard come with us?
Face down. No, you told them to secure it, so they're down there securing that.
But the sergeant's with us.
The sergeant stayed with the other guy.
Oh, okay. So it's just us.
Correct. It's just the four of you.
So that must be the mortician.
Thinking yes. Do we see any
Uh,
footprints or anything like that that would tell us where?
You see a single boot print that was standing where there's an alcove, or one of those alcoves, but the door's closed. So there's approximately 10 of those little things. It's basically where they put the corpses.
So the boot is facing one of those?
Yes.
Go open that one where the boot print is.
It's empty.
Does it? Oh, I guess they don't. I guess they don't have names because usually they have different bodies in there.
Well,
Oh, they toe tag him.
they have
Yeah, but there's no body.
there's a chalkboard,
Oh,
a bunch of names. And then this is number 6. Number 6 has Doe, DOE.
yeah.
And in parentheses, like, what is it? It's written in parentheses.
Are there any notes or anything that the mortician might have taken?
Yes.
I'm gonna check the mortician. They're definitely dead?
The mortician's dead. I'm sorry, I was typing.
It's
Do
okay.
you want to do medicine?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I only got a 10.
Okay, but you do see a puncture wound in his neck. So that
Ooh.
doesn't require a medicine check. You can see a puncture wound. I would have given you more information if you would have rolled higher. The
So that kind of tells me that it wasn't the whatever it was, the body that potentially did this. That's something else.
I mean, I guess the captain.
Captain Venka?
I mean, my first thought is he stole a body from here and put it in the other one and freed Theron,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
He did
Where's
it.
Where's the evidence locker?
the
Yeah.
evidence locker. There is an open locker.
Is it empty?
So you go in there and you see little bags and you see small boxes,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's a space like something was taken out of there.
Right, like a stiletto or something like that. So that stiletto, does that puncture wound look like the same thing?
Matches the other one.
Yeah, and the other body had that same puncture hole,
Correct.
Yeah.
and it was stitched up.
Yep.
I bet you we check. Oh, I guess it's too late now because it's all burnt to ash. But Oh, you know what? We should burn this body then.
Well, this isn't the whatever it is. This is the mortician,
This
right?
guy was
Yeah.
this guy was
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Oh,
was
okay.
the mortician.
Oh, okay.
Somebody killed him, took the other body out,
Yeah.
or let the other body out.
Well,
Yep.
so when they left, did the guards not see them carrying a body?
they
They had cloaks, remember?
there were four that came in and
Yeah.
four that left.
They
Oh,
they swapped
so
out
this was
the.
swapped out. Yeah, swapped out.
Yep. Yep.
But so that, but one of them was a body. So how did it became animated?
Clearly, they
But it went in
animated somehow.
as a zombie or whatever it was.
It came in
Cloaked.
and punched Caitlin a few
Yep.
times.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna keep the
Ah.
notes with us.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm figuring, at the dock, the thing would have eventually gotten up.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to
That could have
go.
been the
I need to go.
property he was supposed to get. I don't know.
Yeah, we need to let the guards know.
Yeah.
So do we try and go find the captain? Do we go to the ship, or do we go to the blooded? What is it? The bloated whale,
Blighted
blighted whale.
Leviathan.
Oh, blighted
Leviathan.
Leviathan. Yeah.
I'll bring that map back up.
Um,
It might be better to go to ships first, just because if they're leaving, right?
well, the harbor master might know if they're still there.
Right. If they're at the beach Leviathan, we could go there after. Less likely to just miss them then.
Okay.
We should tell Kavori that they need to like lock down
Yeah.
and find
Yeah.
Venka.
I do think we need to find Captain Kavari or Major, whatever she is. I
Because
can't
Venka is
remember.
now totally working against everything.
So I wonder if we write a note and seal it, get the sergeant to deliver it to Kavori.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because she must be here somewhere.
Yep. And then maybe we go to the docks. Let's go see if we find
Because we're
Screen.
supposed to be taking 2 days off.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I want to read my picture book.
All right, sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right, so let's head back up to the sergeant.
Or down. Well,
Yeah, wherever he is.
yeah, you would get up and then down. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So he's standing there with the guy and he's like, I got to get back into the desk.
Yeah.
Is that the sergeant or the
The sergeant.
so
Surely he has some other guard somewhere he could spare.
yeah.
There's people working within the building. And you may have passed a couple on the way. But he does call you know what he does? He starts blowing a whistle once he gets back up there.
Yeah.
In fact, you guys catch him in the hallway. Yeah, it makes sense. He came up, let the guard one guy down there. Came up, he's in the hallway. As you guys were coming up, you heard the whistle. Several guards are milling about. He sends some down to where you guys had fought that thing, and it looks at you as you guys are coming down that hallway.
So we tell him we need to get a message to Kavori.
Very well.
And that your mortician's dead.
Oh,
So send somebody over to secure the morgue.
very well. And he calls over two guys and tells them to go down there and disturb nothing until I get there.
And if Captain Venka shows up again, arrest him.
It's probably yeah. We'll pull out the AVP.
All right. So I think let's head to the docks.
Yep.
All right. Which docks are you going to? Over there, bottom left?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Like the harbor
Alright.
master's office, if we can find it. Find out if the ship's still here.
Harbor Master is right there. Okay. right, so going over there, coming out of where is it at? Oh, the Hall of Justice. Are you gonna go this way or are you gonna go this way?
Is there a way to get through the wall if we go to the left?
There's an entrance here and then one here.
I'd say we take the straight shot there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so you come out the back, come through here.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is a large L-shaped building, and then a large building here. Basically, what are they called? Customs buildings.
Oh, yeah.
Since it's right next to here, these are warehouses. And these are warehouses. This is customs. Okay. All right. So coming through the break here, you see a couple of guards on high alert, looking at you like, "State your business. We heard the whistle."
So I bring out the ring.
Oh, yeah, yes, sir.
Hey, we're headed to the docks. Where's the harbor? Well, actually, I'm a sailor. I've been into this port. We're headed to the harbor master's
Right
office.
here. Right there where I put the arrow. Can
Okay.
you see the map? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So you go ahead, sir. We're gonna make sure nobody gets in and out of here.
Good.
Okay.
As we're heading there, are there any sailors that are just
Yeah.
kind of milling around the docks that I know?
There's several sailors here. One guy is standing there arguing with the harbor master, saying, "You gotta let it out. Gotta let it out. I gotta get this shipment out of here. Let me get it out." He's tall, got the big hat, feather, complaining, like, "I gotta get my shipment out of here."
Is it anybody I've known from the past or anything like that?
No. Somebody you
Okay.
haven't seen before. And the clerk is standing here. "I'm sorry. You know that it takes 24 hours to go through everything, especially with materials like this. But fine." And he pulls out a purse, and the clerk looks back at you. "You know that's not proper, sir." And then that's when the captain realizes you guys are there, pockets it, and starts walking away.
Gravik, you want to stop that captain?
The guy that's walking away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I'll just run after him and I'll just how tall is that guy?
He's about 6'3".
Okay. Can I pick
you
him
got
up?
him.
Well, he's lanky.
Yeah, I'll just pick him up. I'll attempt to pick him up
By what? Unhand me.
in a second.
Excuse me. I don't know who you are, and you're grabbing me without any authority here. Please put me down.
I carry him back to Keelan.
What are you doing? And the clerk's just like,
I asked the clerk, "What's the shipment? What is he trying to?
he's got fish. He's got barrels of fish.
What type of fish?
Puffers.
What's the ship name?"
The ship, Scream.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are we able to get some guards to lock this guy up?
I under what authority are you locking me up?
Yeah. I'll run back and grab one of the guards.
Okay. You go grab him. Under what authority? He's saying to you.
By Kavori?
Yeah.
I
Captain Kavori?
don't know, Kovori. Why are you arresting me? For what?
You don't need to worry about that. Where's
Yes,
the shipment coming from?
Excuse me. Per Neverwinter law, you cannot arrest someone without explaining to them what they are being arrested for. I have rights, and as a ship captain, I have very specific rights.
Your
please
ship
explain.
is under investigation.
I have not. Is it under impound?
It will be unless you allow us on and let us search it.
Well, I need your papers to show me that you're about to impound it and what you're accusing me of.
Can we get help from the guards on this one?
The guards come over and they're standing there with Delia looking confused, like, what's going on?
There was a murder. We can say they're in connection with this murder.
Which murder? I'm just simply a ship captain moving cargo.
No, we're talking to the guards.
Oh, okay.
This guy is
he
involved
says
in a
that.
murder of.
He says that, and the two guards are stopping there looking, and they pull Delia over and they say, "We don't know what's going on. However, he does have rights. You cannot just apprehend and hold without a authority or they call it a warrant, or an indictment. Otherwise, he may be able to. But if he's guilty of something, he may be able to get away with it. So you need.
So we saw him trying to bribe a guard or bribe the custom agent.
And the clerk says yes, and the guard's like, arrest his ass.
Okay.
Oh, that was good, Kalen.
Thanks, Galen.
So there you go. It's like, yep, arrest him. The captain's like, ah, shit. He put his and he goes like this, put me down. And he's kind of trying to hold his arms out, like you caught me. Hey, call my lawyer. Call Saul. So there you
So
go. Yeah.
I hand him to the other two guards.
Like, son of a bitch.
Do we need to talk to him?
I do we talk to him or do we go look at the ship first?
Yeah,
Well,
so I'm
actually,
wondering.
let's ask the clerk.
Mhm.
Are the puffer fish still on the ship or has he offloaded
No,
them?
they're inside. No, we have to check them in to make sure they're legal.
In the
Did he
customs building?
say
Hey, the customs agent, she's in there going through different things along with her assistants.
I'm assuming she would know who these fish are for, correct?
Oh, yes, yes. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. I mean, she has her own copy of the manifest.
Okay. I wonder if we go in and talk to the customs agent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're right here.
Yep.
Mhm.
So we'll approach the customs agent and
Okay, so you go in. Um, he explains it is in the L-shaped and leads you into that side door. You walk in and you see row upon row of racks and stuff with ship names on them and different things. On the right hand side, there's one that says caravan or to be put on a caravan from whatever ship it's coming from. Um, he tells you just go down, hang a right, at the junction, and when you come around, you see that there's again, but there's a specific section that's missing, and there's a on the ground there's a pile of water or something, but that particular section is empty.
Before we went there, can I retcon just a little bit?
Sure.
Can I talk to the clerk and I ask him, did you see Captain Venka passing by here recently?
No, he did early this morning. He was out at the docks over past the harbor master. There was a killing down that way, and he came through here, and he went to um, the headquarters, their Hall of Justice, and then he had come in right after breakfast, and then he came back in and through.
With, was he by himself or was he with
No,
other
he had
people?
three. He had three. Looked like they were guards that he had with him.
And which
Oh
way
no,
did
no,
they
I
go?
take that back. It was Poppycock and two guards, but they were in hoods, so I don't know. They're dressed for the weather or something, but there's no weather. And he points to the clear sky.
And where did they go?
They didn't come back this way. I mean, he came back with those three, and then I hadn't seen him come back.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So they went somewhere other than the harbor or the docks. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And you know what? I appreciate you not getting me into trouble because I didn't take his bribe.
Yeah.
You guys got me,
Yeah,
right?
that was good.
You guys got me, right? Yes?
Yep,
Mhm.
yep.
Oh, okay. He's
You're a good guy.
sweating.
good call,
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Gravik.
Captain Ivenko went into the city, not to the docks.
He went
Is
into the city. Somewhere. He went into somewhere.
that's the last time he was through
The
here? Okay.
last time he did not come back this way.
Okay.
All right. So you come around the corner and you can see this space that's open and then it's wet on the ground. Okay. The way it's set up is that the the bottom is about 3 feet from the ground, and then it's just dirt and packed dirt on the floor, but there's a wet spot where this one space is, and then the rest is full of things. And this lady looks around the corner. Oh, hey, redhead, top, big ponytail here, and she's got a single eye lens and a face. Yeah, yes. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to check at the office.
Do you know what happened to the shipment that was here?
I'm sorry. Who are you? And another
I'll,
assistant comes around, short guy with curly hair, looking at y'all.
I'll pull out the ring again.
Oh, come on over. Yes. Where at, sir?
I'll point to the empty space with the water underneath it.
Oh, Poppycock picked up his stuff. He brought the proper paperwork from the city.
Which ship did those goods come from?
She, the Scream, which I believe the Scream is gonna, you know, ship away. Now, I want to note something. The captain was looking for the stuff. Poppycock picked it up.
How long ago did Poppycock come to
Oh, it's
pick up the?
around about 10, half of past 10.
How many people did he have with him when he came to pick it up?
Just his retainers. He had a group of
Okay.
retainers that he had with him, workers.
Does he often get shipments like this?
I mean, he gets stuff all the time. She just somebody stamps it and approves it, and I just do my job.
I'll just one more question. Just
Yes,
do you
yes,
know
sir.
what was what's that?
Yes, sir.
Do you know what was in the shipment?
Puffers.
Puffers.
Yeah,
Okay.
sitting in your own bottle.
Where would he deliver these pufferfish to here in the city?
He takes them to his warehouse behind the tavern, the Bleach Leviathan. He's got a warehouse back there.
Beach Leviathan?
Yes.
Let's go there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How late do you guys want to run? We're at 8:30 right now.
Oh,
Delia, are you good?
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I wanted to make sure. Okay. So yeah, she goes, is there anything else, sir?
No, appreciate your help.
Was there a problem with this shipment?
I just had questions about it. There was a murder on the docks, and
Oh,
we're just trying to trace down.
I heard about that. This some snake person.
Yeah, yeah, it was really kind of odd.
Okay. All
So you
right.
said Captain Venka wasn't with Poppycock when he came to pick it up?
No, it was just Poppycock and his retainers.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, mind you, this is in the building, not outside.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah,
All right.
is that all? And then she looks at her retainer and retainer's like, I don't know, did we do something wrong? She's like,
No, no, you guys did everything you needed to. Appreciate the
oh, thanks,
information.
because I got kids. I got to feed them. Those rats, they eat so much.
That they do. Um, I wonder if we should stop in and see if Kabori's back at the Hall of Justice.
Yeah.
Well, if
'Cause-
if Poppycock went through here at 10:30, what time is it now?
It is midday, noon.
Yeah. Just
I
past
mean,
noon, right?
Yes.
I guess he's not going to go anywhere. It was a tavern and everything.
Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking that at least let her know what's happening over there, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
What time did he say
Wait,
that
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Poppycock? Sorry.
It was at 10:30, and what was it that you said? And you know what? I didn't get your name. I'm Adelia, and you are
I'll say my name's Kalen.
okay, and the rest of your retinue.
Ravik.
I'm
Carolyn.
Nice
Yeah.
to meet you.
Delia.
Thank you. Just so that if I'm asked, I know who it was that was asking me questions and things like that.
Yep.
Sure. Yeah.
And
Can I
yeah,
can I insight check her?
yes, go ahead.
The four non-humans.
Oh, Kaylin is human.
Well, I'm elf.
Oh, well, that counts.
Close enough.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got advantage on that still, right?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. 21.
She's sincere.
Okay.
She's honest.
I have a question about the UNT. So if they were cloaked, could they pass as human?
Because they're bipedal.
Um,
Yes.
I turned the group. What time did they say that Captain Venka and Poppycock went down to the guardhouse?
9 o'clock, 9
Yeah,
bells.
around 9.
So they must have did that, came back here, picked up the thing,
Yep.
and then went to the beach Leviathan.
Thinking yes.
Okay, yeah, let's go to the Hall of Justice.
Yeah.
Well, as you guys are leaving, she looks at her assistant. She goes, "Lock it down. Close off the customs until they're done doing what they're doing. I'll find out what's going on in the Hall of Justice." So she's basically shutting down customs for the day because all this stuff is happening, and she doesn't want any, issues. And if she needs to be available for questions,
Oh, good for her.
Yep, she's
Yeah.
being lawful. Lawful.
Is there a way for you guys to make sure that the screen doesn't take off?
I have no authority. That's Harbor Master.
Yeah, that would be, you
Yeah.
know, It'd
We have
have
the
to be
captain. We have the captain.
they're not going to go anywhere without the captain for a
Yeah.
little while
Okay.
until
Yeah.
somebody
Okay.
releases him.
Yeah. So we're probably okay for a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, we may be able to send some guards down to the harbor master and maybe secure the ship.
Yeah. Okay.
We have to talk to uh what's her name?
Kavori.
Yeah, because she's got to get whatever she would have to authorize, or her
Yep.
group would have to authorize whatever,
Yep.
like they said, warrants or search, things to hold the ship,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
paperwork.
All right. So you guys go to the Hall of Justice still?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So at the Hall of Justice, when you guys get there, you can see the place is now pretty much secure, and Kavori is standing there, her finger in the sergeant's chest.
Oh
And
no.
Now her frustration is not with him, with what happened. And
Mm-hmm.
she's basically telling him, I want everybody questioned. I don't want any, everybody that's from the last 24 hours. I need them down here for questioning. And basically she's pissed off, but again, not at the sergeant, just that I need them all.
Situation.
Yeah, the situation. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's angry that this happened, and they've lost a
The
murderer.
mortician
They
and
lost a mortician. They lost the body. They've lost evidence. All kinds of foobar right here. So so feels like Miami Vice right now. So for those of you that remember the '80s show,
Yep.
Yes.
all right. And you may even hear the music over in the background. So
We
one
just
of
need our
those
pastel suits
yeah.
Yep.
yeah, right.
Open
and
shirt.
Don Johnson.
You know what though? You know what? They might be dressed like that, wearing sandals.
Yeah.
So she sees y'all, and she puts her hand up. She finished giving him instructions. It says go on, and holds her hand up as if to wait for you guys to come over.
Okay, so we head on over.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fill her in that first off, I'll give her the notes from the mortician.
Thank you.
So looks like this is definitely connected.
Yeah, that's good because they would have been looking for that.
And then let her know that it seems like the shipment of puffer fish has been obtained by Princeton.
Is that who
And
Poppycock is? Princeton is Poppycock?
Princeton Poppycock.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
and so we were on our way to go question, or at least look around the beach Leviathan and this warehouse to see if those fish were actually there.
Very well.
And then,
Okay.
assuming she already knows that the captain
She heard
Yeah.
about the
facilitated
bribe
this.
that he tried to give, but
Oh, not that captain. Captain
Venka.
Venka.
Oh, Captain Venka. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
She wants him found like now.
APB out
Yeah.
for him, right?
She wants him now. It's like, bring him in alive. I mean, she doesn't even her whole. She's explaining it. She's like, he has to be taken in alive because he's part of something bigger. Has to be.
So then we also mentioned that the Scream's captain was arrested on bribery.
I
However,
saw him being taken inside. Let's go talk to him.
all right.
All right. So, takes you in, and there's a room. So you go up some stairs, okay, and there's a glass window there, and then down there is the captain sitting there with his hand shackled to a large oak table with the roof in the middle, and he's just sitting there, and he's like, "I want my phone call." No, call Saul. No, he's just sitting there like this, twitching his thumbs, looking around. He looks up, smiles, and they don't have tinted windows back then.
Right.
So you can
Yep.
see
Yep.
the guy. Like there is a door to the left, and that door you have stairs going down into the room. Says, shall we?
Yes.
All right. So goes downstairs. she, excuse me. Kavori pulls out a chair, looks back at you guys, winks, and says, "So you were bribing one of our clerks?" He says, "Yeah, I needed to go. I had to deliver that to up, down the Baldur's Gate." To say, well, you got to follow procedure. Right now, that's a crime. There's a gold. It's not a capital crime yet. And he's like, "What do you mean yet?" He says, "For now, there's going to be a fine for this." And like, "Oh, okay." And then kind of looks back at you guys, looks at him. This is there's other stuff going on. He's like, so he's basically ignorant of what she's asking.
I look at Kavori and I say, "What is a punishment for aiding a murder, aiding and abetting a
Being a
murder?"
murderer is the same punishment as the murderer. Basically, hanging by a rope until you're dead. He's like, "Whoa, hold on. What do you mean aiding a murderer? That's not me."
Smarter people want to chime in.
Aren't you wearing a
Brad?
headband of
And
intellect?
you know what? That's
Yeah.
coming from the Talmud telepathy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Um,
Yeah, he's looking at the intellect band.
Yeah.
I want to
yeah,
see if he knows anything about Captain Venka or Princeton Poppycock, particularly Captain Venka.
What do you ask?
I mean, what do you know about? Do you cavort with Captain Venka?
I mean, he comes by every once in a while, but I'm not worried about him. I have deliveries I have to make, and you know,
Mhm.
I come in here and
So if he's the captain, who owns the ship?
well, here's what's strange. I get here for a stop for me and my men because we're coming up. We actually came from Mastika out in the sea, because we're doing some fishing out there, and my trawler's a fish. It screams a fisherman's trawler essentially. We come in, and this captain comes and he says he has to take our goods, for a contraband. I'm like, okay, you're gonna pay me for being late, right? And he assures me that we're gonna be compensated if there's nothing wrong. I said, fine. It's been 2 days sitting here. My fish is over there in the barrels. Well, I'm waiting for him. Now I'm coming over here, and the clerk's telling me that I have to wait. So I don't understand.
This captain, that was Captain Venka that wanted to,
He said
or
he said his name was Captain Taran.
Captain
Taran.
Taryn.
And he gives a physical description of Venka.
Okay.
Mm.
Carolyn, you got a good stream here going. Keep going.
I'm not sure. Give me a second, I guess.
Yep.
Well, when we came up on him at the customs doorway, he was trying to bribe the customs agent to release the shipment,
Mm-hmm.
I
but
mean,
the puffer fish were already gone.
Yeah, but he might have ask him what his other shipments are.
that's the only thing they took is the fish. Everything else is still on my ship.
Who do you usually sell the puffer fish to?
Baldur's Gate down there, the Thieves Guild. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Baldur's Gate. I mean,
So the
I might as
puffer,
well.
so the puffer fish was destined for Baldur's Gate,
Yes,
and Princeton and Captain Vanka or
Taryn.
Taran came in and confiscated it.
yes. Him and his
Hmm.
guards.
What does guards look like?
They were cloaked. I don't understand these people. They're cloaked in the middle of the day. No rain, hot.
What's these snake people again?
They're Yuanti.
Did you have a Yuan-Ti on your ship?
No, no, I wouldn't deal with those people. They're crazy.
Anything unusual happen on your ship before Captain Taryn met you?
No, no. Came
The
in.
dead,
Out.
the dead.
However, I am missing my quartermaster. I don't know what.
Yeah,
But
is
this
that
is
the dead body that that washed up on shore last night?
wait. What do you mean dead body? Who's looks over at Kavori and then at you guys? Who? And he's sitting there waiting, looking at you guys.
Did your quartermaster have any tattoos?
I mean, yeah, but I don't sit there and look at my ship's mate's tattoo. He had this little eye or something. I don't know. I didn't think anything of it.
You said an
Hmm.
eye?
Yeah, he had an eye on his forearm. I didn't think anything of it. I thought, just like looking at people.
How long has your quartermaster been part of your crew?
He's been there for a couple of years now. We picked him up in Baldur's Gate.
I think we need to hit the Baldur's Gate soon.
Hmm. And
Um,
when did your quartermaster disappear?
A couple nights ago. We've been here for about 3 days.
It was that before or after the captain came in and took the fish?
Um, his disappearance was after.
Can I do an insight check on if he's being truthful, like Captain Taryn, if he knew him before,
Absolutely.
or a Kalen, if you want to do it?
No, go ahead. You got it.
20, not natural.
He is being sincere.
Okay.
yeah, I think he's a victim of circumstance here.
Yeah, yeah.
What was your quartermaster's name?
Quartermaster's name. I'm gonna put it in the Discord. Oh, here. Reza.
So I turned to Kavori. Did you identify uh the body before it disappeared again?
Had the tattoo. So he sits back and why would they want pufferfish poisoned? Because that's what's on these pufferfish, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
it couldn't be because they want it for a delicacy. And he looks at the captain. He says, "You sell them down there for delicacies, right?" He goes, "Oh yeah, it's just for eating." Properly prepared though, because if you don't prepare them properly, you will
Mm-hmm.
die.
Mm-hmm.
They have this guy from Karatur down there. He's very good at it. Very good at it. He hooks me up with a few before we leave. But yeah.
If they just wanted delicacies here, I don't think they would confiscate it. They just buy it.
Are you telling me I got robbed?
Yep.
Maybe, yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah, I turned to Kavori and say, I think the captain is on the up and up.
Wait a minute. This Tarek, the points at Kavori. Is that one of your men? Kavori's like, Tarek, no.
Wait,
He
who's
had one
Torek?
in, say again?
Who's Torek?
Tarek is
Yep.
the guy that said he went on the ship, but
Yeah.
he was described as looking Hispanic.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Was it?
And I'm sorry if I'm losing you. If I am, let me know and I'll repackage it for you.
No, I
Um,
got it.
so he goes, well, if the and then he holds his arms up, the shackles, and she pulls out a key, and he rubs his thing, and he's released, and he stands up, fixes his jacket. First of all, I'm probably free to go now, right? Gloria's like, we have questions. It's like, okay, well, I'm going to say this: you owe me. Looking at
Hey, you did bribe the
You did
clerk.
try to bribe the customs clerk.
I get that. I think I should get off on that, and I think I should get some recompense for your people stealing my stuff. And Kavori is like, looking back at you guys, he can sue us and take us to the magistrate. And
We
she's saying
can
out loud because there's nothing
if
to hide there.
if we can go just get Captain Venka, I mean, I feel like that might solve it. Let's go do that before we promise any compensation to him
Or maybe we can get the shipment back.
for that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
think I'm a few days late, and here's something to think about. Had I not been robbed, I probably would not have allegedly bribed a clerk.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Nice try.
So,
Oh,
hey,
it matters. I'll call Saul. It'll matter.
so I'll kind of motion Kavori to the side and say, I'm not sure we're going to be much help here, but let's go see if we can find the shipment.
Yeah.
Very well. Thank you. And I will take care of him.
All right.
All right, thank you. And he leaves and then he stands up and he looks at Gravik. Next time, be gentler. My arms are still hurt.
Before he goes, how big was this shipment?
It was about 10 barrels.
Okay. What's that worth?
I could get about 10,000 for them. They
Holy sh!
sell for about 100 each.
Wow.
And
We're in the wrong
that's
business.
well, I mean, you gotta have a boat. If you're looking for a sailor's job,
Maybe not a sailor's job, but give us a couple of months. Come on, stop by the Twirling Daggers.
so the if you think about what he's selling them as wholesale, the retail
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna add this. You guys know who Ed Greenwood is?
Yeah.
Ed Greenwood said that inventors are always going to be broke when compared to merchants because adventurers always spend their money
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
and merchants invest.
Hey, but now we have an investment.
But
Yep.
it's not as much fun, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
since
that's right.
since we're here, we want to check on our tavern because we had to check on it anyways, right?
Is the tavern on the way or is it
Oh, I
out of
should
the
have
way?
left the map up. I'm sorry. Did I say where it was last time?
I don't know.
By the
I
docks.
don't.
Towards the
By
docks.
the docks.
You just said by the
Oh,
docks.
it did say by the docks. Here it is.
Oh, so it's over there.
It's on this
Oh,
side.
perfect.
Oh, okay, so
It's
we're
on the way.
the beach Leviathan. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and there's a path right here. You can see the path.
Yeah.
I mean, there's also this path here
Yeah.
outside the walls of Castle Never.
We'll take the first one.
You guys hear Kavori calling out to you as you guys head out to the Sleeping Dragon. She says, hearing what he said about being grabbed, says, take care. False accusations turn out really bad. Thankfully, he did commit a crime. So evidence first, arrest second. Fair?
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And see me later this evening when you're done
Okay.
doing what you're doing over here. And alive.
If he listens, yeah,
All right.
all his
So
orders.
let me look for something.
So as we start walking away, turn back to the group and say, what I heard is shoot first, ask questions later.
Yep.
Yeah. Delia just grins.
Victims can't accuse. Bodies can't accuse,
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Bodies make poor witnesses.
Yeah.
I actually
Yeah, that's what
have
it is.
Yeah.
a picture of this thing. 1 second. I'm gonna grab this picture and get it available to you guys. Hope you guys are having fun.
Oh, yes.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
It's funny. I did.
Trying to take some notes, so I'm kind of quiet. That's why I'm trying to write.
Well, thankfully we have the video, so that's gonna help.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't get corrupted. Come on now, save options. There it is. Here, here, here. Monthly. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like. Just because I think you guys would appreciate what the Leviathan looks like. I'm gonna give you some descriptions of the place. That's what it looks like right there. There's the entrance in the back.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, beached Leviathan. So it was a ship turned into this thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can see the pylons on here on the left. All right, so there's that. And in fact, I'm gonna post it to the Discord just
That
because
looks cool.
it is
Yeah.
very cool. Fun games. Let's play. There you go. Right, description. Get out of here. Okay. Three-decked inn and tavern located in the Black Lake district of Neverwinter. They cater to sailors, some smugglers, slavers, merchants, and others residing by sea. It was built in and around the refurbished record of the pirate ship Leviathan. Okay, so that's not important. Okay, the beach became the most popular place in Neverwinter for drinking and gambling. It hosted troops of entertainers who performed in the hold and on the deck. When they performed on the deck, those within the tavern could hear the music from any point within the ship. It was also home to many seating goings on, both legal and illegal, and you guys are aware of this. Okay?
All right.
All right. Let me check this detail here. Okay. All right, cool. Go back to here. I have to check one more thing. Cool. All right. Yeah. What's up? What are you guys doing?
So somebody mentioned that there were some warehouses for the Beats Leviathan.
Yeah, they're in the back behind the building.
Does it look like there's guards?
There are guards. There's a guy standing in front, just basically watching people walking around.
Before we left, could we get like a warrant to search that from
That's
Kavori?
possible. You can go back to the Hall of Justice and try to get one.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since this is allegedly stolen merchandise, even if there were proper papers shown,
Mhm.
it's still stolen merchandise.
Yeah, under false pretenses for sure.
Yep.
Gave a false name, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Dang it, I hate when we have to do things legally.
Dealing with cults is so much easier. Just a nice little fireball to the table.
Yep.
Yeah. What do you mean? We can't just kick the door in? Come on.
Nope, can't kick the door in. Okay. All right.
That's what Gravik's for.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's funny.
We should keep one of those barrels though for ourselves.
Did you
Oh,
know
no,
that
no, no,
animal
that's not
had-
what I wanted. It's not what I wanted to click on. I'm looking for a map of the actual tavern. Somebody has one here, and I'm trying to grab it, and it's like, you know how when you go to grab something, it goes WPP instead of
Yes.
the image? That's the problem I'm having right now. Okay. The book's map is shitty. But anyway, I want something better. All right, I'll work with it. Okay. Going back to this, I am over this here out of the way. And you guys are going back to the Hall of Justice to get a warrant, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So you come in, magistrate on duty, you show your ring, he listens to your arguments, and then there's a proxy standing there arguing the rights of the individuals, just going through the whole process as it's done. And the judge is like, yeah, I object. And he's like, you're the judge, you can't object. I don't care. So basically he's shutting it all down, and says, I'm signing it anyway. Puts a stamp on it, hands it across, and the proxy's like, He's like, I get paid anyway. And he walks out of the room, and it's the way they're treating it is almost like someone would call it corruption, but it's like we know some goods were stolen. We know we have to go in there to get it. They have to show an attempt was made to protect the rights of the establishment, and now they're going to go. But anyway, long and the short of it is, you got the warrant, and it took approximately 3 hours
Cow.
to get him, because he had other cases going on. So it's like 3 in the afternoon at this point.
Well,
So,
All right.
so we had time to get the customs inspector to be able to come and testify that it was
Yes, you were able to get everybody.
poppycock
Yeah.
who took the goods.
Yep, you got everybody in there to go get him and
Okay.
do this, blah blah blah, and that's how the proxy wasn't even trying. It's like, yeah, he's guilty. I don't care. I got to do my job.
all
All
right.
right.
Let's go execute it.
All right, so um so on the way, you go here, here. There's your spot right there. Do you stop or do you keep going?
What did
Boy,
we
this
need?
is
We just wanted to have a look at it to inspect it. Was that what we had to do?
Well, just to see it, I think, because we hadn't really
Maybe you
even
just take
seen it.
just take a really quick look.
Okay, so looking at it from the outside, it's right there. It's got stilts. It's got like a portico area where people can sit literally on the water, but it's a place and they can look out. You can see where the fire was, probably where the kitchen was. Somebody grease fire or whatever. There's a hole there, which is on this side towards the water. Other than that, it doesn't look too bad. Just could use some repairs, some cleaning up, some love.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
so maybe in our 2 days off when we're not reading, we can find somebody to come in and give us an estimate on repairing
Yeah.
the place.
Yeah.
All right.
Although I am going to walk up to the front door.
Okay. And oh, by the way, you do have a key to the padlock that's
Perfect.
there.
So I'll unlock the padlock and open the front door.
Open it up.
The door's a smart ass, right?
Yeah. So you open the door and you hear, I farted.
I just say out loud, door, you and us are going to get along famously.
And he goes, you farted. And sorry. All right. So the place, you have a number of tables that are set up. The chairs are either turned over or sitting on top of them. They're older style of them. The woodwork looks like if you got a good polish in there, it would look really nice and bright. Or you could just use the weathered looked, however you want to do it. A counter, you go in, the counter is at an upper level and wraps around the thing. You can see the door to where the kitchen is, and you can actually see the hole and the ceiling. It's gone. When you go over to the area, you can see that the wood there is been soaked. So there may be some mold in that area that may need to be cleaned up, and then the roof redone and that part of the structure replaced. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
should we
definitely.
lock her back up and
Yep.
Before we leave, I'm going to shape water and try to dry that out a bit. If it makes any difference.
All right. Okay. All right. So you dry it out a little bit. That's awesome.
I've heard mold just adds flavor.
Yeah, that's not the black mold is not the kind of flavor I want.
Yeah, I was going to say that depends on what kind of flavor you want.
All right, let me
Maybe some races like that. You never know.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I threw so many names at you guys that I gotta put them down real quick.
You do have more notes for this one than any
Yeah.
other session, I think.
Did I give you guys the name of the captain of the Scream?
No, we
No.
don't have that.
I gotta give it to you because it would have came up in the conversation. Hold up. Oops. Okay, there you go. All right.
Captain Jack, nice.
Awesome.
Not Sparrow though.
Daniels.
Daniels, there you go. He was the guy that actually invented Jack Daniels. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So you come over to and if you remember the picture, you see their guy is standing there, the one that's punching the other guy, get out of here. He's standing there. It's not dark yet. The lamp is unlit above it. Then you see the higher lamp there. And then the sign that says Leviathan just swaying in the wind. The sails are more they look decorative versus functional. The rigging is solid. You can hear music and you can smell the aroma of some kind of fish um, or lobster concoctions that they put together for food. What do you guys do?
And you said the warehouse is around the back,
Yeah.
right?
Do I have the map up? I
No.
do. No, I
Oh, you
don't.
have the map. The map
Yeah,
of
yeah, the
Neverwinter.
city map. Yeah.
Okay, good. So what I want to show is the Leviathan is although this shows it here, it's actually sitting here.
Okay.
And then real close. Oh, that's terrible. So here's the Leviathan. There is the warehouse where that's pointed. And you can see Leviathan storehouse. They call it a storehouse here. Back there. Okay.
So do we want to just do the frontal knock serve warrant go in, or do we want to have a couple of people do that? Maybe a couple of us sneak in and try and get in a back way.
Well,
Are there other people around the warehouse?
There's people milling around the warehouse, moving boxes and different things.
maybe
Busy work.
Delia could go around back, not try to get in, just kind of hide and see if anyone sneaks out when we come in with a warrant.
What do you think, Delia?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Delia, you're going to the back. And
Yep.
the three of you are going to the front?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yep.
Or through the main entrance.
I
Yep.
might kind of stand to the side so I can kind of keep an eye on both directions just in case.
Oh, so you're going to stay out on the docks and be the lookout?
Yeah, basically.
Perfect. Okay. So I got Gravik and Kalen going into the main entrance. Delia's going to sneak around to the back. Carolyn's going to sit there with his message of sending ready to say, hey, bad guys are coming. Okay. So Gravik and Kalen, talk to me. How are you going to go in? You're just going to walk in?
Think we're just gonna walk in like we own the place?
Okay. So you walk in and you're walking into what a normal ship hold, which on the right where cannons and different supplies would be is a small stage with people playing along, and they're dancing, doing a little, and the whole thing is the whole staff is all dressed like pirates.
Oh, is this I meant the warehouse.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry. I misunderstood. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
Well, as you're walking by, you look in.
That's what we see.
That's what you see.
I want to head there after. Looks like fun.
Yeah. And you turn away from the door and you go towards the warehouse where there's two workers there. Delia, can you please roll stealth?
Yep.
Now, are you going to go ground level or are you going to go up roof level?
I think I'm gonna go up
Go for it.
because I rolled an 11.
11. Okay. You know what we say? The dice always rules. Okay. So the guys are looking around and they happen to get distracted when they see Gravik in his large form coming forward and Kalen. In that instance is when Delia crawls up and you guys see her crawling up like, oh, they're going to see me walking in. And they just miss her because I rolled a 10. Now, literally, after the bonus, I rolled a 10. Okay, so crawl up on top. Now, Delia, when you get up there, you can see that they have a glass section where with a
Oh.
crane, they have a crane that hangs over that. So they have so if there's things that are too big for the front door, they just lift it up and bring it over into the top. So they have a
Oh.
section that can slide over. Pretty elaborate for them. Inside, you see again, it's I'm sorry, it's 3 levels. So you go up three stories, and you look down and you see various, crates and bales of hay that have been wrapped up real nice. You see barrels of food, spices, all kinds of stuff all laid out. You see several individuals that are on the ground floor working and moving things around and bringing things forward.
Okay.
Go ahead, dealer.
Okay. No, I'm just gonna look and see if I spot like anything that could be the fish cargo.
Okay. And Gravik and Kalen,
Hmm.
what do you guys do?
I'm just standing behind Kalen. I'm the muscle.
Okay. Kalen,
So
Good muscle.
Yeah.
Are the warehouse doors open or
they're open, but the guys they're standing there like, yeah, hi, what can I do for you?
I'll
The,
bring
the
out
tavern's right there.
I'll bring out the warrant. Say
The-
we've got a warrant to search the property.
So the guy with the Popeye arms comes up, moves him away. Watch out, Brutus, and grabs grabs the papers. Oh, all right, hangs it back to you. Inside.
Yep.
All right, come on. Then he walks in, and Delia, you can see him just to your left as they start walking in, and they get to like a third of the way in, and he goes, "Have at it, have fun." And
So
cross their arms, look at each other. Spinach, spinach.
how many guys are in there?
There's several. There's about a dozen guys working in doing different things, moving things around, cleaning.
And
But
the
it goes back about 50 feet.
yeah. The guy who brought us in,
Mhm.
does he seem to be the guy in charge or
You want to ask him?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm the foreman.
You brought a shipment in today of barrels.
I don't know about that.
Let me rephrase it. You brought a shipment in of barrels this afternoon.
I didn't. I've been here all day.
Where's the shipment of barrels?
I mean, and he points at the wine barrels. There's barrels of meat over there, and drink on this side, food on that side.
What came in today?
He points at the wine.
Do they look like wine barrels or do they look like fish barrels?
I don't remember any fish barrels. We usually get them in the in crates, set them out, and take them directly to the ship because fish goes bad quickly.
So the barrels that came in today, are they on the ground floor or are they?
But right here, and he walks you over to the wines. These right here, and then you see water davy and red on them.
Do you want to open one up?
Let's open one up.
Oh, you want me to open this up?
Open it up.
All right. He grabs I'll do it this way. He puts it up, grabs a spigot, punches it into where the hole is, and then he goes, and you see wine come out, and he closes it, and then he shakes it and sloshes.
Okay.
So these were the only barrels that came in today.
That all I know about this. I came here in around lunchtime.
Who was here before lunchtime?
Poppycock and some other guys that were working.
The other guys that were working?
We're the 12 to 12 shift.
Where's Poppycock right now?
Poppycock is probably in the tavern.
And are any of the guys that work the early shift still here?
No, they left. They're gone.
If they were to have brought something in, where would they have put it?
Well, come with me. He takes you to the office, and he pulls out a clipboard, hands it to you.
Okay, I'm going to look for any sort of anything that came in this morning.
The only entry you see is 10 barrels of wine.
Were those the 10 barrel? But what does it show?
There are 10 barrels of wine there. And
Does it say what
they read.
time they came in?
It doesn't have a time.
Okay.
Sorry, we were burping in your ear.
Nope, that's okay.
So Princeton Poppycock, he owns the beach Leviathan?
Oh yeah, this is his along with the warehouse. This is where we bring all the food and goodies for the tavern.
Maybe it is time to visit Poppycock.
Before we do that, I know
Mhm.
he tapped the barrel.
Yeah.
I think we got to take the lid off.
Oh man, you gotta take the lid off.
You brought in 10 barrels. We're looking for 10 barrels.
All right. Okay, here. Um, he brings it over and he sets it down. Closes the thing. Tells the guy to bring over the crowbar. Pops it. A big, a whole bunch of red wine that's in there. And he tells the guy, as soon as we're done, this one's got to go straight there. I know it's out of order, but it's got to go straight there.
They have anything that, stick or anything that can stir around in there?
I'm sorry, say again. A stick?
Yeah.
Um,
I'd use my longsword, but it's kind of dirty.
it is.
How do you shape water to kind of spread it out and kind of look at
You're outside.
I'm outside. I'm outside. You're right. Yep.
Who has the hat on? Who has the hat of history?
Not me.
Gravik, you didn't put it on?
No, not at the time, no.
Okay, Caitlin, and you kind of moving around, and it's wine. It's wine.
Can I pick a random barrel
Yes.
and just
Guy hands
lift it up?
Yeah, you lift it up and sloshes.
Okay.
Why
Yeah.
don't you two roll insight real quick?
Insight. 17.
Nice. Caitlin?
18.
Oh,
Okay.
18, sorry.
Both
Oh no,
of
you got 18. No, I got 17.
Yep.
Okay. So both of you look at each other and you think maybe these 10 barrels of wine are a cover for what he brought in.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they only reported the wine on their shipping list of things received.
Is
I'll ask
there?
go ahead. Go to graphic.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was just going to ask how many barrels of wine were delivered to uh, the tavern?
We were about to get them. We're about to bring one over on my shift. One that would be this one.
Any idea what early shift might have delivered over there?
I mean, we're supposed to take bread, which then he points to where the bread's normally stored. Um, any of the breakfast foods, and then we bring right around when we come in, we bring over the meat, and then the wine is in the afternoon, which is now 4 o'clock. So we got to get it over there.
How many barrels of mead?
About 5 or 6.
Okay. So it's definitely a cover.
So I mean, and again, it goes out for another 50 feet. The building.
So I think we should just walk this and just kind of see if there's anything else that seems kind of out of order.
All right, so
Yeah.
you walk towards the back. Why don't you both roll perception? Delia,
Yeah.
while you're up there watching this whole thing going on, roll perception with your cat eyes.
Okay.
I got 17 perception.
I got a 10.
Okay.
Nice
Yeah, I
job,
got an
Gravik.
18.
Okay, so both you and you being Gravik and Delia are we'll just say Caitlin, you're over here on one side along the edges. Both of you see an area that's depressed a little bit. And I'm gonna give it to Gravik because he's on the ground. Although Delia,
Yeah.
you can see that it just doesn't look right over there. This is circle. And Gravik, when you sit there and you look, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10 spots, depressed ground like this. Like mind you, again, this is pressed dirt, flattened earth, and you see that there's some moisture on the ground. In a circle, all the way around it is some kind of a scorch, like it was burned.
Mm.
Doesn't look right. So you have where the barrels would have sat, 10 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then around it in a perfect circle is like the earth is a little scorched, and you can see this Delia from up there. I mean, you can really see it really well because of your angle. And Gravik can see the impressions better than you, but you, Delia, because you're so high, you can see that scorched area all the way around it.
Like possibly like a teleportation spell or something like that.
There you go. You got it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll just be watching to see if they go to that area. They notice that.
Gravik does, yeah. Gravik.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Gravik, do you call Kalen over?
Yeah.
Okay. You see it, Kalen.
Yeah, and I say this doesn't look right.
So what this tells me is that we're not going to find these fish here.
No, unless we
Yeah.
can trace where. Well, I guess maybe I don't know if, per se if it's a teleportation spell or not, but somehow we can trace that spell, which I don't think we can.
I wonder if
But
we
we
need to
know,
bring.
but
Oh,
we
go
know
ahead.
it's here. We know
Yep.
it was here. I think we need to pay Princeton Poppycock a visit.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Okay.
Do we is Captain Vanka anywhere to be seen?
Nope.
So as we're kind of walking out, do we notice where Delia is?
You do not. She's up top.
Okay.
The angle where she's sitting, she's actually like in the middle of the building.
Okay. So
All right.
When I see you walk out, though, I would probably head down.
So while all this is happening inside, Carolyn, you're outside and you're watching people coming and going. Yes?
Yep. Yep.
You see two individuals come from the other direction. This way. Okay. Towards the building. Both of them are robed, they're covered, their heads are covered, and they're heading towards a tavern. They take a turn to go into the tavern. Roll perception.
Where is it? Sorry. I want to Tides of Chaos it to get advantage.
Let's go.
Plus, wild magic.
Especially,
What was that?
especially while no one's standing right beside him.
Just in the street. 18.
18. Okay. So the way they're walking is not, it's more like very smooth, very graceful versus, like a normal sailor in their mannerisms, the way they walk. And they have their hands inside the thing, and they nod at the guy, and he kind of tries to talk to him, and both of them turn their head to him, and he's like pulls his head away, and they just walk past him and they go inside.
Like snake people?
Yeah, like they're not walking, they're gliding.
They're gliding.
All right. Do I see Kalen and Gravik yet? Coming out?
Yes, eventually you see them.
Yeah, we will probably head towards Caroline.
Yep.
Okay, so I see the two cloaked figures go in the tavern at the same time Gravik and Kalen are coming out.
Yep.
Okay, then I wave him over.
Okay.
And head into the tavern.
Okay, so eventually you hear Delia coming, correct, Delia?
Yeah.
Yep. Padding over quietly. And the guy, Popeye and Brutus come over and they're like, thank you for not doing what the last group did. They made a mess. And he
Well,
tells
I
the
turn
guys,
around and say, last group.
I mean, we get inspected every once a month. Everybody.
Uh,
And he tells his crew to grab a what's it called? A cart
Trolley.
trolley to get that wine bottle in there quickly because we got to get it served for the night. That's our thing. I'll talk to Poppycock and his people about it. Anyway, you guys go in, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so
Well,
yeah,
I tell Caroline and Delia that yeah, we feel that the barrels were here, but there's a portal or a teleportation or something yet, and they're no longer there.
Got it.
So we want to go talk to, excuse me, Princeton Poppycock.
so Almost 9:30. Is this a good stopping point for you guys?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
this is.
I think at this
Yeah.
point it is. Yep.
All right. That was fun.
Awesome.
That was
Yeah,
awesome.
that was great.
I'm glad.
Yeah, not much combat and a lot of thinking.
And we have a tavern.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we have now, got to worry about bills.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, I
Hire a management firm.
well, that's part of one of the things that when you have a lot of money in the pool, it's got to get spent. It's got to get spent.
Well, after all these magic items that we just bought, we don't have much money anymore.
No,
No,
we
but-
are we are back down to we need to go find some money.
But hey, if you think about it, it was an investment in your character.
Oh
That is
yeah,
true.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Worth it.
Oh, yeah, right.
definitely
think
worth
that-
it.
I think that +1 was worth that 750 gold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
+2,
+2.
which will turn into a +1.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You go up
Yep.
along. Yeah.
And a bunch of areas. Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys. That
Okay,
was
thank you.
Awesome. Thank
Sam, I
you.
want to add,
Yeah.
a lot of times I don't like the kind of investigation type stuff, but I really enjoyed this one. So you're
Well, I
doing a really
appreciate
good job
that.
with that.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Thank you. Just trying to make it interesting. I mean, I've said it enough times. It's bad. The story premise is freaking phenomenal. Yeah. It's supposed to be the 50th anniversary adventure and
Oh,
Oh,
whatever.
a little bit of a
Yeah,
letdown.
kind of missed the mark, maybe.
They never hit the gosh darn room
Target.
target is in. The room that the target is in. It's just it's very linear. It's like you're here, go do this. You're
Yeah.
here, go do that. And I'm like,
oh,
I don't like and Delia, you've played enough games with me and Gravik, Ron, you're
Mhm.
figuring that out about me. I'm not a linear guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one thing I don't like about, pre-made campaigns is that, yeah, they
A lot
do
of
seem to
times.
very railroad you to just, certain things.
I
Yeah.
mean, there's a way of doing it to put the players on the path,
Hmm.
but you have to let them choose that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
yes.
So,
Right.
Yeah.
but anyway, okay. A date for next month. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
gotta
yep.
do that before we go.
Yep.
I have February 8th at 2 p.m.
Number 8. Yeah, that
Works.
Yeah.
February
Two,
8th
so-
at 2. Yep, that works for me.
8,
And
7, 6.
Is it just one next
2.
month, or did you guys want to do a second one?
All right, we could try a second.
Yeah, I'd be down for a second.
So the 15th, that's Valentine's Day weekend. So I don't know what you guys may have planned.
I can't do that.
All right, the 22nd is open.
Yeah, that should be fine.
That works for me.
It
Yeah.
works for me.
Same time.
Same time, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
So when you say same time, you mean the Saturday time?
Yep.
Did you want to do the Saturday time, or do you want to do later?
No, the Saturday time is fine. I just didn't know if you meant like today we met at 5:30, so I wasn't
No,
sure what you
no.
were saying.
No.
Okay,
do
so
the-
the Saturday time at 2 and
Right.
on the 22nd.
Right.
Okay, yep, that works.
Second session. And let me put the time in. 2 p.m. Where's it at? Oh, no. Yep, 2 p.m. Make it a Zoom meeting. Looks like it's on the schedule. Yep, there it is.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Yep.
Very
thank you,
good.
guys. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome.
Well, this is
Yeah.
such a fun one.
Yeah.
You guys have no
Yeah,
idea
this
how
is
much
fun.
you
It's a
have no
fun
idea how
group.
much, yeah, I have how much fun I have with you guys.
Same here.
Fun. I tell Sonia this is a good game.
Yeah.
Well, hey, she can roll up a character if she wants.
Yeah.
I mean, I could ask. We'll see what she
Yeah.
says.
I know it's supposed to be her day off, but
We'll
if-
see. And but it's only once or twice in this case, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I'll ask. We'll
Yeah.
have to figure out a way to get her in here. No,
Okay.
but anything-
And you're at higher levels, so you have a lot more abilities that are kind of fun.
Yeah.
All right.
okay,
Have
great.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Yep.
Enjoy your week.
Yep.
Right.
Talk to you guys next
Take care,
time.
all.
Yep.
Yes.
Gravik and Delia, I'll see you tomorrow night.
You betcha.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Rest
Good
of you
night,
guys, we'll talk to you guys in I guess, a month.
Yep.
Okay.